anyway. I got a bunch of people that need to be leveled up to Uptie 4, and a bunch of other things that need to be leveled up to Uptie 4. So, yeah, every little bit helps there. But, yeah, so syncing is important, and I kind of missed the memo on how important that one is. But let's get on with it, because we know where we were. Right, here. Right, my bad. Okay, so the build I came up for this is kind of chancy, and I think they may have they probably intentionally nerfed it. I tested it just to make sure, and I noticed it's slightly less effective than it was before. It's coming down to N-Corp Sinclair here, which, if you know these identities, you probably know what I'm doing here, but Rose Spanner Rodion is just kind of here because she's good. That's about it. But, of course, I listen to the sensible things. You know, the one identity that I don't have for Heath that's really fucking good for this entire chapter. But, so the whole thing is basically doing syncing and powering Crow's Eye View, you know, to get the speed advantage. But, see, the kind of problem is apparently, like, I noticed something in my test. They seem to have nerfed N-Corp Sinclair's 3 card. It comes up way less often now. I don't know if that was intentional, but I noticed it's not nearly as reliable. Because this used to spam Crow's Eye with absolutely no fucking problem. But now there is a problem. We'll see about how that goes, though. But so, this is going to be a little chancy because, well, Sunshower Heath and N-Corp Sinclair, they're going to be running into negative sanity, and that may cause an issue. However, I have gotten this to work. It's just that it's a little dicey in terms of it working. I'm either going to get it or I'm not. I might fuck up once or twice here, but I've gotten this to work, so let's get on with it. As for what the hell is the rest of this chapter, I have no idea. We'll figure it out when we get there. As we were, because we've already seen this, but, ladies and gentlemen, meet Heathcliff. So are we. Let's just get on with it, because we've watched this before. You got this to work? Yes, I did. It's kind of reliant on N-Corp Sinclair to hit like a fucking freight train. And then it kind of starts a failure cascade of staggering Heathcliff. It's a little goofy, but I've gotten it to work. I might fuck up and die, though. No promises. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is... Right. Okay, so Blue or Pride. I think we need Gloom for something. What about Faust over here? Where the hell is the button for this? Oh, right, there it is. What is that? Pride. Right, it's Pride. Okay, actually, that's the syncing. We need to apply as much syncing as possible. What am I doing? Okay, more syncing. That's okay, though. You won't be fucking clashing with it. Okay, good. No giving up. No, I don't think I'm going to be giving up, but again, I might fuck up and die here, but let's see how this goes. Okay, so the entire thing about this fight is you cannot let him get positive sanity. If you let him get positive sanity, he will just start winning clashes he shouldn't be winning, and then you're gonna fucking die. That's kind of the whole fight. So dump syncing on him, and don't let him win clashes. Okay, so there's that fucking Wrath card. Fantastic. That can actually be kind of rare now. But okay, so now we want Sloth. So that's 2 Sloth. We'll get, whatchamacallit. What is it again? Right, it's 3 Sloth. We need 3 Sloth, but he's not doing any Gloom damage anyway. That's less vital. Right, so 3 Sloth and a Wrath. And that means that we're gonna start having speed advantage the entire fight. Okay, unopposed favored. Unopposed favored. Good! Okay, so this is where we can start winning or start losing horribly. Yes, he has the Wrath's shield, but, man, Sinclair can hit like a fucking freight train in some cases, but that's kind of him. That's why he's overpowered. That's the entire thing about N-Corp Sinclair. His fucking Wrath card can hit like an absolute train. He just needs to get all 3 cards, which he could do. He did not. Okay, so this is gonna take an extra turn. You see, I've gotten him to stagger there, and then stagger immediately the next turn on the next stagger bar down, because it'll stop right before it, and that'll keep going until the end of the fight. You can get it to cascade like that. But, hey! Okay, so... Looks like we're doing fine here, which is good. Hey, you're not insane enough for that. We need more syncing. It doesn't really matter if you're struggling, you're gonna be fine. Those are all neutrals, so unopposed... Actually, well, that wouldn't be unopposed, but okay, so... Dominating. Favored. Dominating and... Favored. Okay, that'll be good. You're not supposed to let him fucking win, guys! Oh, for the love of Christ. Thankfully, he's like a millisecond from being staggered. But see, this is where we get into problems. You start letting him get positive sanity, and that's when he starts winning clashes he shouldn't win. Okay, this should stagger him, actually. There we go. And now, damage. Unfortunately, yeah, there's that Wrath card that's not fucking here. Way to go. Although, well, I could use, what is it, AEDDD? Right, yeah, this is actually pretty good. But, yeah, might cause a problem, but again, we're playing a little risky here, so why the fuck not? It's a terrible idea is why not, but again, played a little risky here. This is just kind of designed to be risky, because Faust isn't here to save the entire situation. So, damage. You're gonna corrode. I'll be fine. Again, risk is an element of this build. Even though I could have made a safer build, I just didn't. Bonk! Okay, so... Okay, good. He's... Okay, fine! See? Fine. Everything's fine. See? We're great. Everything's great. Look at that. That's great. No, it's not. That's incredibly fucking dangerous. Phonto, what the fuck are you doing? Just gambling. You know, it's a gacha game, right? You know, maybe if I gamble more, I'll get a bunny girl out of it, right? All right, unfortunately, we do not have speed advantage, so this is gonna be a little, well, a giant fucking mess. Okay, unopposed. Where are this? Actually, he'll be staggered this turn. Thank God. Okay, so where is it going? Faust, or rather, Otis, Sang, Heath, and that's also going to Heath, but nobody can fucking stop that. So he's gonna get hit by that. He'll be fine though. I should be able to stagger him this turn. Actually, to make fucking sure we do that... Actually, you know what? No, it's safer this way. Actually... Actually, it doesn't matter if we do that, so hang the fuck on here. It literally doesn't matter if we stack it all up on the first go. These are not clashing with anything, so fuck it. Kids, you better stagger him.
직접 나서지.
You better, you bet. Ah, got you. Somehow he managed to get that, and somehow he's on the teetering edge of sanity. Uh-oh. Well, that's 45.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
He's fine.
기다려줄게.
It's totally fine. Please go near him. It's not going to him. Who's getting hit by it? It's fucking wrong. She's fine! Okay, so this is where we're gonna get a little bit of messy here, but, pursuance. Right, pursuance and everything will be fine, right? Yeah, unopposed. That's going to Heathcliff, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. Well, again, better fucking stagger him right now. Okay, so, dominating, favored, and then neutral. But I would like more than neutral, please. Yeah, that's not good. Am I gonna get any better than neutral? No, I'm not. Okay. So this is where we're gonna get a little dicey, but we should be fine. Yeah, there's a little, yeah, I guess we're just going in after that. We're gonna have to deal with that neutral one, and Sinclair's gonna have to tank that. He's got 11 sanity. Fine. He's only got negative 11 sanity. He'll be great. This might hurt a little bit, though. Okay, she's staggered, but not dead. Granted, that means we don't get pursuance either. Damn. Well, she can only be staggered once. Ah, come on, get him. Damn.
그래서 카론이 안전벨트 잘하라고
Oh,
있잖아.
did we get him? Is he staggered? No, he's not. Okay, so he's got negative 45 sanity. This is messy, but we're good. We're good. We've got speed advantage because he keeps rolling so low. I think they might have nerfed him again. But unfortunately, that Wrath card doesn't come up now, and yet I think they nerfed that. I think that was actually nerfed. Because that Wrath card that I need to keep Crow's Eye is not coming up. Well, yeah, we're just kind of throwing a truck at it here. Yeah, you've gotta... Yeah, okay, you can win that. You could also win that. Okay, we're good. What about this one, though? Okay, so who's doubling up here? You've got that. So you've got that, you've got that, you've got that, you've got that, you've got... Fantastic. Yeah, a lot of stuff got nerfed. Yeah, I've started to tell, but yeah, his... N-Corp's, Sinclair's 3 card definitely got nerfed. I can feel it. I'm not getting it nearly as often. That kind of sucks. Stagger him. Get him. Get him. There we go.
늦으면 메피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
Okay, so the man is staggered. What happened to my pursuance? Did you spend pursuance and not actually fucking get it? God damn it. Oh, well, there's that. Good. There's the Wrath card. Holy shit. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, so Sinclair, where are you at? -2. That's not exactly great for crazy damage, but you know what? It's red. Come on. Yes. Yeah, yes! Max damage.
예측대로.
All right, we hit the failure. Oh, right, we hit the scripted event. That's why we're not getting any farther. Damn! We hit the damage stop. All right, as we were... Heathcliff from another world glares at Heathcliff, having absorbed all of the damage because fuck you, scripted mechanics. Yeah, what a waste. At least I got the card, right? Every strand of vein in his bloodshot eyes are pulsing with burning hatred. Your puerile adventure ends here. Cast yourself off the cliffside of suffering. Let the sorrow agonize you until your body strikes the earth cold. That is the smallest atonement you could pay to Kathy as her murderer. Bastard, even now? Heathcliff bolts forward, unable to stop himself. Will Heathcliff make this? No. Well, he could. He actually, yes. I have to get all 3, but he can do this. Well, Heath, don't fuck up. Huh? Wait, hey, what? Oh, right, it's a negative card. Right, you fucked up. You fucked up the maximum you could fuck up. God damn it, Heath. Yeah, read his moves like an open book, and a fatal counterattack smote Heathcliff. Accept your fate, Heathcliff. Welcome the embrace of death. God damn it. Heathcliff from another world mutters to our Heathcliff, who is kneeling back from shock. Yeah, Yeah, you might be right. I might just be a bloody wretch, like you said. But I'll kill you first anyway. Heathcliff hasn't given up. The other sinners stand ready for battle as well. This is far from over. Very well. This is good, Heathcliff, isn't it? Resent me, hate me, do not relent, because this will be the start of your journey to kill every Heathcliff. A journey that ends with your demise. Yeah, we have to remember that we're fighting an identity, and this is setting a really dramatic precedent. I really have no idea where they're going with this one, and it's kind of terrifying. Together we shall plummet to the bed of this abyss. He bellows once again with anguish. The battle rages on. Yeah, let's get the fuck on with it.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
We're still in the running here, and hey, look, fucking pursuance. I kind of need that. Oh, right. And since I've got the raft card, I can now comfortably take the speed advantage, too. Okay, that's unopposed. Sadly, I kind of have to fight that. Oh, well. Yeah, everybody just fall in behind that. We'll be good. The purple shield inflicts bleed. Well, I guess we're just dealing with it.
고작 터뜨려주지.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Speed. We are very far away from a stagger, and that's very bad. But with Pursuance popping, we should be able to stay in the game here. Obviously, Rhodion's gonna get one of those.
기록에 따라 당신을 반드시 집행하겠습니다.
And rehearsed. Because remember, I tested this. This is incredibly sketchy for a build, but it worked. Worked at least twice.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해. 100초만 기다려줄게.
Okay, Rhodion didn't actually get any of those. That might be a problem. Okay, well, at least we've got speed advantage still. Unopposed. Oh, he's doing the thing again. What do you mean unopposed? I've got speed fucking 13! They're all going for Heathcliff. That's great. That's wonderful. I still can't actually. Well, I can clash with that. I've got speed 13 for fuck's sake. That's when you know the game is just being horseshit. There's really no way around it. Well, he can win that, thank God. That's struggling. All right, what do we have for... That's also struggling. Okay, that's neutral. That's better than going to fuck it up. Not great, but we're okay. Okay, we don't want Rodion clashing with this nightmare anyway, so that's okay. We're okay. Yeah, then... Guys, we kind of have to stop doing that. You're giving him sanity and you're making the fight harder. You kind of have to stop that shit. That bleed might stagger Rodion, and that's not good.
그래서 카론이 안전.
Guys, it would be absolutely lovely if you could stop fucking dying. Gee, please, thanks. Okay, once again, that Wrath card would be real nice right now, but I think we're okay. Even though he's got 30 sanity, and that's not good at all. Okay, that can be caught. This could also be caught, but Rodion's probably gonna stagger herself getting that, so... Send in somebody who isn't going to immediately keel over. Okay, good. He's close to stagger. He is, but this is still a little sketchier. This is probably one of the sketchiest runs I've done of this. I've done a handful of runs to make sure this works. But this is probably one of the most sketchy of them all. We're still probably going to win. Whew. Yeah, not if that keeps happening. Ooh. Come on, get in there. Thank you, Sinclair.
적들이 흔들흔들.
Kill him.
아니야.
Kill him now. Right, so do that again. Right, this is bigger numbers, yes. Alright, puddles, yes. But, okay, so what can we use here? I mean, no, we can't use that yet. That would be bad. That's spoilers. We can't do that yet. I'm not allowed to have that yet. I haven't seen that boss fight. No, we can't physically do that. No, even though it's kind of theatrical, but no. No, we're not gonna use that. Also, Rhymeshank won't really do very much. Because he's below 50% health anyway.
직접 나서지.
Come on, keep sawing. Dead. Hey, look, he actually did that!
나를 짓밟아 기억고 캐시와 떼어놓은 그 모든 것들을 서로 안에 담아서 어디든 지옥까지 끌고 다니며 있는 힘껏 내려칠 거다.
Wow, dramatic. And hey, he actually got the winning hit.
개소리는 반드시 불행해지기 마련이었다. 이스클리퍼로 인해서 히스클리프를 죽여야 해. 너라도 그랬을 테지.
He managed to corrode a base ego and change its affinity to wrath. Oh. Oh, is that what happened? Well, I'm sure if you get angry enough, that'll happen. Well, we did it. Man, that was sketchy as fuck, wasn't it?
죽었어.
Are we now getting the backstory of all the other Heathcliffs?
어떻게 죽었는지 내게 사실대로 들려줘. 그러니까 어떻게 캐시가 죽었는지 평소처럼 다정한 얼굴로 눈을 감았어?
It's going to get worse. I can hear the atonal wobbling of the soundtrack, and I know, oh, this is going to be a thing. You can hear it. Eh? There. It was doing it a little bit more commonly, but that's somebody on the phase switch making sure that everybody knows this is not going to be nice, guys. Sit back.
어린 양처럼 조용히 돌아가셨어.
It's all gone wrong. Yeah. Something tells me it's going to get worse because everyone keeps telling me it's getting worse. That's the something that is telling me it's going to get far worse.
그 애가 내 이야기는 안 했어?
그럴 수가 없었어. 캐서린 아가씨는 잠든 채로 영면하셨으니까. 얼굴에 다정한 미소를 띠고 누워 계셨지. 평온한 꿈속에서 안식을 맞으셨을 거야. 부디 평화롭게 잠드시기를.
I'll let you know when it stops getting worse. I know it doesn't get worse because you know why? The next major chapter is Don Quixote, and again, I know what they're going. I don't really know what they're going to do, but I know what they could do, and it's Knight of the Mirrors.
아니야. 부디 캐시가 고통 속에서 비참하게 깨어나기를!
뭐라고?
Yeah, we still hate her.
내가 캐시를 죽인 거야. 그렇지. 그러니까 캐시, 유령이 돼서 나를 찾아와. 네가 없는 시면에 나를 내버려 두지 말고. 난 혼자서는 도저히 살 수 없어.
Mm-hmm. Look, the trailer line. Ah, yes, black bars.
히스클리프!
You might want to calm down, sir, but I don't think Heathcliff has a calm down. That we kind of just have to knock him fucking unconscious every time that happens.
캐시, 너는 내가 살아있는 한 편히 쉬지 못할 거야. 나 역시도 그럴 테고.
He doesn't hate her. Of course he doesn't. It's incredibly fucking complicated. Why do you leave Wuthering Heights if it's where the love of your life lies, isn't it? Yeah, but, it's complicated.
그래, 시계대가리. 그런 질문을 했었지. 근데 왜 떠났냐는 질문보다는 버티고 있던 이유를 물어보는 게 더 맞았을 거야. 나를 향한 매질과 조롱과 멸시와 모든 고통, 굶주림은 견딜 수 있었어. 참으면 되는 것이었으니까. 언제나 하던 것이고.
Location is yeah. It's probably aboard Mephistopheles. Please.
그럼에도 불구하고 버텨냈던 워더링 하이츠를 떠나기로 결심했던 이유는
Because.
깨달았습니다.
그래서 린츠는 곧 부자가 될 거고
린튼과 결혼한다면 나는 이 근방에서 가장 잘 나가는 발명가가 되겠지? 어쩌면 티사 올해의 발명가상을 받을지도 몰라.
아하.
그러면 히스클리프는요, 아가씨?
Here it comes.
넬리, 무슨 말을 하는 거야? 히스클리프와 함께한다면 내 품위는 떨어지고 말 텐데.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, attempt to understand Heathcliff here, though I think most people can, and I can empathize immensely. Imagine if the person you loved more than anything just said that shit. Yeah, you'd get you'd be mad enough to do something you might regret, actually will regret. But you know that's just kind of what rage does. Yeah.
우리 둘 다 분명 거짓골을 면치 못할 테니까. 말해줄래? 왜 워더링 하이츠를 떠나지 않고서는 견딜 수가 없었는지.
Cause you said that shit, you bitch!
캐서린이 나를 사랑하지 않는다는 걸
Didn't really care about me that much.
깨달았으니까.
Yep. Yep, yeah, I'm on the pulse of this game here. Maybe not amazingly. I'm not the most well-read person here, but I can see where I see what we're picking up here. I'm picking up what's being put down here. I'm getting the thing the game is sending me. That wasn't Kathy. Also, hey boss, do you remember when I asked if a sinner could distort? I mean, they probably could. So,
그리고 만약 내 눈앞에서 린튼과 결혼하는 꼴을 보게 된다면
yeah, that'd be the most insufferable fucking thing that I've ever had to sit through, and yeah, Red Texas, not Catherine. Oh. So what the fuck's going on here? Okay, that's a bit spoilerific here. So apparently, right, so we're heading towards a misunderstanding, and misunderstanding being, that actually wasn't her. But then, what happened here? You're spoiling it, sir, but you okay? But from Heathcliff's perspective, yeah, this all makes sense. This is kind of what I expected. You know, if you finished Ruina or Lobotomy Corporation. Lobotomy Corporation was kind of difficult, but Ruina came out before I finished it. Well, this game came out before I finished Ruina, so we kind of had to hop spaces here.
나는 틀림없이 린튼과 어쩌면 캐시에게까지도 난폭한 행동을 하고 말 거야.
And so I just decided to be angry and leave. Put the anger to use somewhere else. And so he went into the night.
상상하기도 싫을 만큼 도무지 버틸 수가 없었어.
That's why he left. Well, okay, that's a little bit more complicated than other than I hate the bitch, but yeah, it's very complicated. I can understand. Wow, I liked this person. I like this person a lot, and then they did that stupid shit, and suddenly, nobody's really sorry about it. Well, fuck you. I'm leaving.
그래서 도망쳤어. 나를 천하게 만든 이 저택에서 내게 사랑을 가르쳐줬지만 동시에 빼앗아버린 이 저택에서 아니 나는 원래부터 천하고 비로했어. 그러니 천한 것이 있을 수 없어야 할 그 저택에서 나를 스스로 뜯어낸 거야. 하지만 결코 캐시를 포기한 건 아니야. 언젠간 캐시가 자기의 생각을 고쳐먹게 만들고 자신이 한 짓을 후회하고 우리에게 다시 돌아오게 하려고 했을 뿐이야.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of like it's kind of like No More Heroes, where I'm sitting here and the game is calling me out. Though, then again, No More Heroes 2 calls me out way fucking harder than 1. We never got to that. But, yeah, I feel like I'm being personally called out here because, yeah, I've, might be surprising to hear, but I found myself in one of these situations for many years. Yeah, it's fucking complicated.
하지만 지금은
쓸모없어졌지. 모든 게.
그렇다면 네가 할 수 있는 건 뭐가 있을까?
Well, everyone says I should move on, but I'm fucking terrible at that, honestly. Let's be frank about it.
우리는 캐서린님의 엄숙한 장례식에서 고인의 바람대로 캐서린은 죽었다. 우리는 부부였어.
캐서린이 죽은 건 네놈 탓이다. 모르겠나? 캐시를 죽인 건 우리야. 모든 캐서린은 반드시 불행해지기 마련이었다.
I'd like to see the specifics of that, if that, well, if... Something else must cosmically be at work there, because you would actually have rather quickly an instance where she didn't say that stupid shit, we didn't leave.
히스클리프로 인해서
So how did Heathcliff ruin this one?
자, 봐라. 모든 가능성 세계의 파편들을
The mirror has only brought misery since Yi-Sang left it. Oh right, yeah, it's probably the mirror's fucking biased. Team Rocket probably isn't helping with that one.
그 어느 세계에서도 히스클리프는 캐서린의 마음을 찢어놓고 비참하게 죽도록 만들지.
You should probably stop hitting the wall with it.
피가 흘러내리고 있어. 그리고 이건 어디가 머리를 나무에 박아대는 소리야. 내가 돌아왔어. 내가 돌아왔다고, 캐시.
넌 저 모습을 보면 어떤 생각이 들어?
I see myself tagged in this image and I don't like it. I'm reporting it. That's what I'm doing. Not quite that image, but yeah. Yeah, I remember being in love with someone and missing them dearly, even though it's kind of like the space shuttle exploding on the launch pad that sent us away from each other. Complicated.
이게 사람이 할 행동인가?
Yes, it is. Shockingly enough, yes, it is.
그저 사람 모양 가죽만 뒤집어 쓴 속은 쓰레기로 가득한 놈만처럼.
What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets. What is Heathcliff? An angry man who cannot let fucking go. Yeah, that's just kind of him. So what are we going to do about that one?
내가 바뀌었다고? 바뀐 모습을 보여줄 거라고?
Operator, will you help me place this call?
버림도 없었어. 애초에 성립이 안 되잖아.
Maybe not. Felt like it was going somewhere though.
나는 사람조차 되지 못했는데.
히스클리프, 너는 너를 어떻게 생각해?
Well, personally, I think I'm better and worse. Probably the same for Heathcliff in this regard.
인간의 말을 할 필요는 있나? 캐서린을 죽게 만든 나는
We're getting a little down there, son. We're doing the whole Max Payne thing where he starts randomly questioning he killed, randomly saying he killed his wife in the fucking, Max Payne 2 out of nowhere.
캐서린을 나로부터 앗아가버린 너는 짐승만도 못한 존재일 텐데. 그렇다면 애써 인간답게 볼 필요가 있을까? 그 새끼들이 말했던 것처럼 말이 안 통하는 짐승이 되어버린다.
Well, this is where we start to part ways because now Heathcliff is disassociating from himself because he hates himself so much. That's going off in a fairly unique direction.
주인에게 버려진 울부짖으며 날뛰는 슬픈 사냥개. 그게 지금 너만의 마음이고 되고 싶은 모습이구나.
맞아. 난 지옥의 사냥개가 되어서 도시를 향해 짙고 전부 찢어발겨 차로 안에 담아 끌고 다닐 거야.
That was Max Payne 1. Right, no, that was Max Payne 1, but that made sense. 2 kind of changed things out of nowhere, and suddenly Max is screaming about how he killed his wife, even though that didn't happen, and we saw firsthand that no, that isn't what happened at all.
나와 캐시를 이 꼴로 만든 그 모든 것들을 저주하면서
너의 바람대로 될 수 있어.
Yeah, I can help with that. Fucking whoever the hell this is doing, you know, the Clippy routine for making people go nuts. Huh?
캐시, 너 발목이... 내가 꼭 돌아올게.
집으로 온다 소리. 히스클리프.
Yeah, great, thanks. Good to be back. Yeah, that sounded nice.
힘 좀 더 써봤어.
That we did! That's why we're still breathing. Well, Heath, let's put a bow on this, I suppose. Imagine waiting a week after that. Yep, Okay, so, yeah, so now we're in the home stretch here. 34 out of 48. How could this possibly get any worse? It could get way worse. It could probably get way. I have no idea, but it could get way worse. The 1 week wait after the stage was miserable. Good thing I wasn't paying attention! Ignorance is bliss, truly. I didn't have to wait like everyone else, but, you know, I probably should have been on this way fucking faster. And you better believe, when Chapter 7 rolls around, we're gonna be on that immediately, and I'm actually gonna be here, day 1, trudging through the characteristically, probably annoyingly difficult first generation or first version of the content before they nerf it again. And we're gonna all very much enjoy Don Quixote topping this by, guys, we're gonna mind break Don Quixote by showing Don Quixote how stupid she is. It's gonna be great. It's going to be great. They couldn't do that, or they could do something else, but I have no idea.
주인님 뜻에 따라.
I don't really know what's gonna happen. I just know that, well, I've seen the book, seen the play. It would be very nice if they used the play.
정리를
And by very
시작하겠어.
nice, I mean absolutely awful. Okay, so what the hell is going on here now? Oh. Oh, that's why I can't take it. Oh. He's corroded out of bat. No one noticed the Mersault hooked up to the machine in the trailer since they were instructed by Dapper Hong Lu and the new Ryoshu, as well as Bride. I didn't look at any of the fucking trailers. Because I don't want any fucking spoilers, even though we're gonna be, having a gaggle fuck mostly. Yep, he has in fact corroded outside of a battle. Bad. Yeah,
실험관에 있는 사람들, 연구원들, 데드 레비츠들 하나도 가릴 거 없이 남김없이 해치고 있어요.
Yep. If we were to get in his way, we'd be killed instantly.
네, 저희조차 공격하려 들 것입니다, 관리자님.
So what do we do? This will be a difficult battle for everyone. Yeah, what do we do here? And it will leave nothing but deep gashes in our hearts. He'll be fine. Hey, guess who you're fighting now? Our Heathcliff. But, even so, we have to bring him back. Even if we have to kill him. But I'm an expert at the whole bringing back thing. You see, I work with Necronica. Very good at killing people and then bringing them back. Making them better, too. The clock turns. Oh, are we just gonna do that instead of actually fighting him? Would that actually stop any of that? No, it won't.
늦으면 내피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
Uh-huh. Right, still an amazing amount of self-pity here. Well, Heath, you've disengaged from me and gone off on a wild-ass tangent. Anyway, that's a counter. Unopposed. Oh, they're locked. Great. Or not? What the fuck? Well, there's the death metal. You need to break one part as fast as possible while people get nothing but free attacks. Interesting. As in horrifying. Is it that one? Unclashable. Oh. Okay, so while we ruminate on the heavy metal here, what's the deal here? Because the answer is usually read. When this unit has the chain, all parts gain attack power up, 2 damage up. When the chain is broken, starting next turn, gain 2 bind and 0.7 to all physical resistances until the end of this encounter. Break the chain. Okay. Didn't expect Fleetwood Mac here, but I understand. The chain does not regenerate if you break it. Right, so break chain. Cue Fleetwood Mac. So that's the first 2. So we have to dump on this. Which, well, get in there. And the maid's being attacked by it anyway, so might as well hit that too. You all mitigate the damage for everything else.
직접 나서지.
그 오브를 떼어내주지.
Maximum damage.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이랬어.
Guys, it'd be really nice if you stop losing clashes. Thanks. That's the one we couldn't avoid.
내피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
Okay, so... Well, actually, if we get Lust Fragility up here with, Otis's second ego, we might actually be able to use that to great effect. But okay, so... That goes in there. That also goes in there. Get that through? No, I think we need to dump as much damage on there because we need to actually get this done.
직접 나서지.
It might have been smarter just to dump all of the damage directly into the chain to break it and just eat the immediate damage coming out. Sinclair actually doing fucking damage. Could I set him onto that? Took me 3 tries before I read.
미피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
Well, that's the answer. That's whatever. Everyone calls me a casual, but even I understand. When in doubt, fucking read. That's just how these fucking fights work. That goes in there, since that'll actually probably hurt a lot. And so will that.
직접 나서지.
I just had the worst luck in flashes. Well, that's just the entire game. Or rather, it's a tremendous amount of the entire game. The status effects are becoming more important, but still, at the end of the day, this game entirely relies on winning clashes. So, first, win clash. It was mainly for the lust, fragility, and not the damage. Which, hey, Sinclair's gonna go in there with a hammer.
걸려라.
What do you mean, 1 hit point?
쨍그랑 부위가 조각났어.
Okay, good. We broke it. The burn will get it. Yeah, the burn got it. Odd. Okay, though. You're a negative 15. Let's not use Red Eye Open because we still don't have Faust. But so he's now not weakened, or like we're doing slightly more damage than normal. Sinclair is going to corrode. He'll be fine. Just don't worry about it. He'll be fine. That, however, we can't do that. Which attack is that? The last one. Okay, we need a replacement up here. That'll do.
오자 터뜨려주지.
Yeah, did they nerf the shit out of Main Ryoshu? What the fuck happened? She's doing terrible in this fight. What the hell? See, he's fine. God damn it.
그래서 카론이 안전벨트
Why am I not
잘하라고
surprised?
있잖아.
Okay, well, you guys are just gonna have to figure this one out here, but okay, so neutral, there's nothing we can really do to stop that. Mind you, this is his nerf version. Yeah, he's already kind of ridiculous. Okay, that'll fix that. Yeah, Sinclair is gonna have a problem there. He should be able to survive that attack, but then again, we should probably move him to a less absurd attack. Okay, favorite over there. Okay, that's dominating. That is... Okay, that's actually much better.
직접 나서지.
I'm pressing win rate like a scrub, but we're actually correcting, right? We're using our brains. Even though I have absolutely no idea if this build is gonna actually beat this, but we seem to be doing okay now.
모든 걸 거둬들일 순 없었어.
Wow, half decent damage.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹었어.
Sinclair, you fucking idiot.
늦으면 미피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
Yeah, we're not going to use that. We're definitely not going to use that. worst one is that. If we're gonna make sure that one gets through, we're gonna have all those, everybody, you know, going unopposed over that. We always defend with Sync if he wants of SP generation. Yeah, we're having a great time running incredibly hot with Sinclair. That's just what he does, though. I'm usually restraining him with N-Corp Faust. But I didn't think to throw her in here. Probably would have been smarter, but I guess this is just the gambling that we're doing here. But that's just what he is. He's high risk, high reward, or rather, high risk and incredibly broken result. Uh-oh. The maid is dead.
승객이 조용해졌어. 조금 있다. 째깍째깍 해줘야 돼.
See, we should be winning. We're not fucking winning. Okay, at least Sinclair is only somewhat panicked. That's good.
가자.
Maybe you should dodge more, Captain. What do you mean? I'm doing anything to things other than attack? No, that's it. That's suboptimal. No, it isn't, but you get what I mean. I know they're doing more things with mechanics. I'm just sluggishly learning. I kind of have to see exactly where the problem starts. That means I have to blunder into shit and figure out, maybe I should attempt to dodge here. You know, this mechanic that hasn't really mattered all that long. Maybe it matters now. Yeah, this is going very poorly.
내 피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
Launch pursuance. Yeah, you're at 0 sanity anyway. What? We're fine. You've reverted back to normal.
오작 터뜨려주지.
기록에 따라 당신을 반드시 집행하겠습니다.
Okay, someone's gonna have to scoop Maid Ryoshu off the floor after this, but we should be okay. Hey, look. That should be better, right? Good. Rather, we should throw that against a weaker card. Just to make sure it'll get through. Well, unfortunately, I don't think we have a choice. Well, we could just pop this out here, just to force it and make it a bit cleaner.
오작 터뜨려주지.
And well, is it safe to say you like Billy songs? They're okay. Her tone of voice is unique. Frankly, it sounds like she's just Nightcore at, like, normal levels. They're usually good songs, but her pitch is just... It's almost artificial sometimes. You're gonna hear one a lot. Oh boy. But they're good songs. It's just that her tone of voice strikes me as just bizarre to the point where I almost can't take it seriously. Okay, he's almost staggered. We've got this. safely win rate this? Yes, we can.
오잡 터뜨려주지.
Let's give the thinking machine a little bit of a break here. Okay, he's staggered.
걸려라.
Heathcliff the Heartbroken is shaking and stumbling. What is that fluid dribbling from his mouth? Is it blood or tears of sorrow? This might be our chance to convey something to Heathcliff. Bro, calm the fuck down. Not that that really would have worked for... Well, actually, I think... Well, Gloom advantage? I think Boat-ish would probably be good at that, right? Actually, several people. Okay, who's got the best odds? Okay, 3 to 18. 5 to 17. 5 to 15. So yeah, it is Boat-ish. Although that's 1 to 30. We couldn't do that, but it probably would fuck up on us. Yeah, 44 sanity. 3 to 18 though. That's better. That's better overall, right? 9. Yeah, actually, Sang could probably handle this one. That's probably a better roll. Just, it's not really, it doesn't really matter, but that's probably better odds. Good. The coins are worth slightly more there, but it didn't really matter since they were both good. I could have, again, been risky here and tried Encorp Sinclair, but let's calm down a bit and try to do the smart thing. I approached Heathcliff with Yi Sang by my side. Heathcliff, it would have been funny though if Encorp Sinclair is the one that talks Heathcliff down. That'd be really... That would be irony on so many levels. The area might collapse into a star. Or collapse into a black hole, rather. Speaking of which, y'all been paying attention to Helldivers 2? I heard we collapsed a planet into a black hole out of spite. Damn, humanity, you scary. Anyway. I carefully try talking to him, but he shrinks back as though he's afraid of something. Maybe my voice can't reach him. I ask Isang to relay my words to Heathcliff. I can't empathize with everything you've gone through. I haven't the experience. But I do know that these actions won't do anything to lessen your pain. Unfortunately, raucous, violence and uncontrolled murder doesn't fix everything. Maybe the words had an effect on him. Heathcliff the Heartbroken writhes and growls lightly, as though something inside hurts. I don't know if this helped him, or if it was all pouring salt on his wounds, but he's getting back up to his feet. I'm certain this is far from over. Well, that's not good. Well, too fragile, one body.
해결했군.
That'd help.
야호.
Well, he's basically dead now, so there's just that. Okay, kids. You know what, fuck it.
오잡 터뜨려주지.
Load her up.
여행에는 목적이 있었지.
Jesus. Well, that certainly gets most of the job done. Yeah, they're just, once again, Encorp Sinclair hitting like a goddamn freight train.
그러니까 넬리한테 들킨다면 이번에야말로 정말 초절꾼밤에 맞을지도 몰라. 그리고 지금쯤이면 아마 대문도 걸어 잠궜을걸?
여기는
자, 준비됐지?
무슨 준비를 말하는 거야?
아, 참, 히스클리프. 내가 말할 때 집중하라고 했잖아. 저기 언덕 꼭대기에서부터 정원까지 누가 먼저 도착하는지 달리기 해보자고. 아마 이번에야말로 내가 이길걸?
캐시, 캐시, 너 신발 잃어버렸는데.
넬리한테 또 혼나겠다. 뭐 어때? 상관없어. 아, 저기 어마어마하게 큰 집 보이지? 창문 너머로 누가 있을지 몰래 훔쳐보자.
안 돼, 캐시.
왜?
왜냐면은
지금 저 집으로 가면 우리는 틀림없이 들켜서
No, just me, grown-ass man, reliving childhood memories.
커다란 개들이 우리를 쫓을 거야. 그리고 그 중 하나가 너의 발목을 물 거고 너는 피가 많이 날 거야. 몇 주 동안 붕대를 감아야 했을 정도로 내가 대신 다쳤어야 했다고 밤낮으로 후회했어.
그리고?
집에서 나온 사람들은 너를 치료해주기 위해 집 안으로 데려간 뒤 린튼과 만나게 돼.
Ah,
네 기분은 어땠어?
모든 사람들이 너를 보고 넋이 나가 있었지. 그건 당연하지. 너는 세상 그 누구보다 예쁘니까.
하지만 히스클리프, 너는 나를 두고 먼저 그 저택을 벗어났잖아.
심장이 밑도 끝도 없이 내려앉는 느낌이었어. 나중에서야 생각해보니 비참하다는 기분에 제일 가까웠던 것 같아.
yes, and I hadn't found, I hadn't discovered, how depressed I could possibly get. It's been a long journey to find it, still not at the bottom though.
네가 발목을 다친 것도 화가 났고 비싼 그림 같은 그 장면에 나는 속해 있지 않는다는 것도 싫었고 무엇보다 너와 내가 더 이상 함께할 수 없는 사이라는 걸 처음으로 느꼈어.
Uh-huh.
이 일로 힌들리 오빠는 내게 머리끝까지 화가 났지. 그래서 넬리한테 널 완전히 방치시켜버리라고 말했어. 그리고 나는 5주 동안 이 저택에 머물렀고 린튼과 그 여동생인 이사벨라와도 친해지고.
5 weeks? Granted, I know this is ye olde England, but 5 weeks?
결국 네가 처음으로 나를 거부하게 된 이유가 되고 말았지.
딱 이 순간까진 더할 나위 없이 행복했었는데
하지만 난 지금 가야 해. 왜냐하면 이건 내 얘기니까. 이미 일어난 일을 바꿀 수는 없잖아.
No, unfortunately you can't. Especially if the people that were involved in it aren't fucking here anymore. But well, in my case, it's a bit less dramatic than this. Nobody's dead, we just don't want to talk to each other.
그래도 난 이날을 좋아했어. 너와 함께 마음껏 정원에 달릴 수 있었던 이날을.
Yeah, it was nice.
나도 그래, 히스클리프. 그래서 영원히 기억해 놓으려고 일기장에 빼곡하게 써놓았던 거야.
Uh-huh. So you did care. But then what was that for?
내 소중한 기억.
Very good art, yes, but okay, so what was that comment for, though? Aside from, well... how shall we say... appearances? I guess? But, so, yeah, where are we going with this one? This is obviously incredibly complicated, and probably going to get even worse now, but, You back there, kid? Ah! He lives! All will be explained. Okay?
기분은 어때요?
더럽군.
Mm-hmm.
그리고
We really roughed him up. We, kinda had to? He turned into a fucking wolf. Wasn't really much we could do about that one, aside from beat him over the head until he stopped. Because that's just kinda how we deal with Heathcliff.
이 시체들과 너네들, 내가 이런 거지.
Yep. Heathcliff muttered, looking around the mutilated mole corpses of the researchers. Well, don't worry, nobody liked those guys anyway.
이상하네. 이번에야말로 모든 걸 때려 부수고 나면 속이 후련해질 줄 알았는데 이번엔 그렇지 않아. 오히려 아주 더러워.
Yeah, you just kind of made it worse because none of this shit actually matters. You didn't change anything. That's the real fucker.
힘들리 그놈과 별반 다를 것도 없는 꼴이잖아.
My question is, how did his clothes come back? Oh, well, they just, expanded to the point where he couldn't see them. You know, like the Incredible Hulk's purple pants, right? Denim expanded to the point where they turned purple. We didn't notice.
그저 눈앞에 있는 것들을 부수겠다는 생각만 가득 찼는데.
Well, Heathcliff, good news. You realized that. That's the first step to actually being better. You see, the problem with that other asshat is that he had zero self-awareness to how much of an insufferable asshole he was. This moment right here is you being better. Congratulations. We're all very proud of you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations! Bus girl goes squawk instead of, honk.
제일 끔찍했던 건 내가 그 상태에서 계속 머무르고 싶어 했다는 거야.
Well, being careless and destructive would have been somewhat easier to handle. Not necessarily better, but somewhat easier to handle. This is simple in life, you just kill things.
왜냐하면 그냥 가만히 멈춰 있기엔 견딜 수가 없었으니까.
Yeah, now would be a good time to unplug Kathy. Yeah, what about that coffin back there? What's going on back there? Are we gonna get to that? It's probably very important. We've got a dead woman with a wish twig embedded in her. That's probably not good. And no, you're not like him. Because you came back, and you see, that's not quite what I was getting at, but about the same thing. See, you had self-awareness to go, wow, this is fucking stupid, I should stop that.
이번엔 돌아왔지만 그 다음엔 또 안 그럴 거라는 보장이 있냐?
Who's to say there won't be a next time? Heathcliff, let's take stock of this situation here. What on this earth, aside from this locality and these people, would make you that fucking angry ever again? Let's take stock here. What else could possibly piss you off this much? Heath doesn't trust himself. That's obvious, but, yeah, we just stay away from this godforsaken house. That'd be the best thing.
힘들린 놈이 맞았을 수도 있어. 난 글러먹은 놈이라 바뀌었다는 건 가소로운 착각일 뿐이었고.
Well, Heathcliff, since we met, you've kind of been an asshole, but you've developed, right? You've actually gotten slightly less of an asshole. I mean, the first time we met you kind of just bashed people's heads in unannounced. You've improved since then. You're still kind of an asshole, but you're our asshole because we're all stuck here. And we have multitudes of assholes here on this bus. You're all getting better, though. Look at Yi-Sang. Look at him. Don't look at Sinclair, us using the worst possible fucking identity for him to have. Don't look at that one. Don't pay attention to that one. We'll work on that one later. But look at Yi-Sang. Isn't he getting better?
이런 식으로 획가닥한다. 때려 부숴야만 끝나는 게 내 진짜 모습이라고.
Heath, in this company, we call that a good day's work. If it happens again, I can't guarantee that I'll succeed, but I will try again. I've got multitudes of reasons to do that anyway, even if I didn't care, which Dante appears to care. Boy, Dante's entire episode is going to be a thing, because frankly, what's going to happen is we're going to... you can see it coming a mile away. Dante's gonna either see himself or remember, wow, I must have been a terrible asshole and all of this shit is completely out of pocket for me. Man, the wonders of losing my memory. Yeah, Dante cares, which of course means that Dante before Clockheadism is probably an asshole. I mean, we live in the city. Why wouldn't it be that way? Dante is going to reject his past self so hard. Yeah, we're gonna have Jalter and Joan of Arc. It's probably what we're gonna have. Though, regular Dante probably isn't gonna be that attractive. I do wonder who Dante was. Probably an asshole scientist of some regard. He sounded like an asshole in the forest. I can't really remember that, so I have to go back and check on that one. But yeah, we didn't get too much of Dante aside from he's a hapless idiot.
야, 시계대가리.
Yes.
넌 스스로는 모르겠지만 아마 너 빼고 다 알 거야. 정신이 나가버리거나 눈앞이 깜깜해지거나 뭐 하여간 아무것도 안 보이고 아무 소리도 안 들리고.
I swear to fuck if he's related to Lobotomy Corporation. Yeah, well, this whole thing is related to Lobotomy Corporation, of course! He's probably involved with Carmen to some degree. That would just make too much sense. Ooh. It wouldn't be him.
이대로 나라는 인간이 계속 어둠 속에 사라져가는 느낌일 때 아주 희미하게 들려오는 소리가 있거든?
The list, it never narrowed. No, the thought just crossed my mind, what if he's Angela's dad? But that would be ridiculous. That'd be a surprise, but that'd also be kind of hard to believe.
그 지긋지긋한 시계 소리.
Me?
그걸로 다시 눈이 떠져. 그리고 다시 이곳으로 끄집어낸단 말이야.
Ah. Well, that's... Is that a good thing? The way you phrased it, I can't really tell. I doubt it. We don't really have anything to go on with him. Or who the hell Dante is. But, yeah, no, with the way that Carmen is apparently intertwined with the story, you know, whispering madness to people, yeah, it wouldn't be surprising. Because I'm your manager, bringing you back to your path is what I do. Yes, I'm your sensei. The clock always drags you back. It always drags all of you back. Do you know why? Because the moment you hear that clock, you realize we ain't got time for this shit. Helpful reminder, we haven't got all fucking day. But yes, is I, Dante, your sensei. Things became a lot clearer when I said that out loud. The sound of my clock awakens them, steers them back to their paths. I'm honestly worried if the White Knights or Apocalypse Bird egos are gonna make an appearance. I have no idea, but they're coming up with all sorts of new things, so... I don't think they need to make a reference to anything that exists. I'm sure they're perfectly capable of doing, like, anything new. Like, hell. With the way... we have to consider the star as well in the Wasteland. We might be going to the outskirts again. And, yeah, literally everything they've ever shown us of that place is horrifying, so who the fuck knows what else they've got out there. But, we pursue dauntlessly to a far, unattainable star. Again, Don Quixote reference. I'm gonna be sitting there, and if they start using bits of the musical, I will call it out immediately. It's a lovely musical. The Bride Faust animation is absurd. I'd like to see it, but I guess I get to enjoy that afterwards. We're reaching FGO quality. Yes, because we want to make the money! The money! Bride, well, whatchamacallit, Bride Faust is, that's nice to see, but I probably made Ryoshu probably help this as well. We've been slowly inching to this because, you know, obviously it was very clear from the beginning that they don't want to sex the game up, but come on, guys! I don't really know what their paths really are, or how we'd go about following them, but, well, the first part is we just kind of start making sense and start being us again. Then, I guess we just figure it out from there. Also, the ego references the other roles of her VA, IK, Raiden, Shogun. Oh boy. We're forging on anyway. Yep. Like feeling our way through a dark maze, learning its shape with every step we take. Like waking up from a hangover. You know, waking up, we kind of just get back to work. Very slowly, kind of awkwardly.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
Yep. Well, Sinclair, you'll have your day soon. Maybe we can upgrade this identity, you know, so high it becomes actually positive. We'll see about that, though. Anyway, on to actually story. Good, finally. Stop. This entire thing going through this lab has been nothing but chunky salsa fighting. Can we just calm down and actually have the story, please? Thank you.
이것 좀 확인해야 할 것 같은데요.
Yo, boy.
아까 쓰러뜨린 데드래비츠 보스 시체를 좀 보세요. 죽은 건 다른 세계에서 온 히스클리프 씨가 아니라 이건 처음 보는 사람의 시체잖아요.
Was somebody else using an identity of something that Huh? Yes, that was an identity, but other people can use the identity of other people? Oh. Oh no.
맙소사, 이건...
You're gonna find out why mirror technology is gonna have the city's government going after it. Yeah, because if you can just kind of wear the face of someone else from another dimension, that's gonna cause a lot of problems.
이 얼굴 누군지 알아?
이사벨라 아가씨, 이게 대체...
Uh-huh. Elaborate.
이사벨라 에드가 린튼의 여동생이었어. 린튼과 함께 이 집에 몇 번 놀러 왔었지.
Mirror tech is horrifying. Well, guys, we kind of have a bus that eats people, so maybe we're just numb to it. Yeah, it is terrible, but we've already kind of grown used to the bus that eats people. They overwrote Linton's sisters with Heathcliff's identity? Yeah, so how? Boy, these are some precedents.
그놈은 진짜가 아니었어. 놓친 거야.
This technology they're using to summon identities, it's definitely a lot like our own, and being used in incredibly morally unethical ways. Quite like the city in general to take anything that's kind of dicey, and make it even worse. Mm-hmm. Oh, right, the inventor of all this nonsense. Sir, do you have anything to add to this? Please, elaborate!
현재까지 총 4번의 벼락이 쳤다.
Mersault was the first to break the silence. Sir, are you counting the lightning strikes outside?
회사의 입장에서 제일 합리적인 행동을 판단하고자 했다면
Oh, right. The lightning strikes the thing. Right.
황금가지를 가져가기만 하라고 했던 린튼의 말이 맞았을 것이다.
Right, we just kind of wait here until the lightning, strikes. When was it? Result, please reiterate.
겁쟁이처럼 헛간에 숨어서 벼락이 치기만 기다리라는 거?
All right, 7. We just made him a happier person, and that's being ruined. Yeah, thanks, Team Rocket.
그래, 그렇게 말해줘서 참 도움되네. 처음부터 그럴 걸 그랬어. 나 같은 게 무슨 배짱으로.
아니, 말은 끝나지 않았다, 히스클리프. 앞으로는 말을 빨리 하는 걸 연습해야 할 필요성을 느끼고 있군.
Yes, you might want to talk faster, Marcel.
이 저택을 돌아다니는 것만으로도 지속적으로 위험이 증가하고 있으며 무엇보다 히스클리프 안전에 대한 존속 여부도 의심스러워지고 있는 상황이다. 그래서 나는 최종적으로
Marcel pauses for a moment. Waiting here would be incredibly fucking unwise.
벼락을 치는 것을 막아야 할 것 같다는 판단이 들었다.
Yeah, that might be making it worse.
설사 그것이 황금가지를 구하지 못하는 결과로 이어진다 해도.
Everyone fell silent, deep in thought after hearing Marcel's judgment. It wasn't a decision based on cold, hard facts that we had come to expect from him. It's just kind of the assumption that perhaps Kathy has set this up to make this really bad, and now I'm starting to think about this one. Yeah, Heath, maybe the whole lightning thing is actually actively trying to kill you because that's what she wants. She wants you dead here with her. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
확실히
Mar chose Heath over the bow. Yes, we're all very attached friends now.
단순히 자연적인 현상으로 인해 벼락이 친 것은 아닌 것 같았다. 좀 더 극적이며 특정한 사건이 벌어졌을 때 벼락과 함께 정전이 일어났지.
Wow, it's almost like a video game.
지금까지 우리가 이 저택에 와서
It surprised me he was a part of N-Corp. Well, Destroyer, as we have seen, Mersault is not a sociopath, so that's probably why he's no longer part of N-Corp. That's probably why he's not there anymore. Because he's incredibly logical. However, he has shown multiple times that he's not, some kind of insane madman or a cold, hard, logical person to the point of being a sociopath. So that's just the big guy, I suppose.
벼락이 쳤던 순간이 언제였지?
첫 번째 벼락은 그때였죠. 그자들이 캐서린 씨의 유언장을 낭독할 때.
아니야. 그거보다 정확히는 히스가 캐서린 이름을 부르짖을 때였어.
두 번째 벼락은 린튼 씨가 히스클리프 씨에게 상처가 되는 말을 쏘아붙였을 때였어요.
Well, guys, I think she's listening.
세 번째는 힌들리 군이 숨을 거두었을 때였어. 그리고 모든 게 완전히 망가지게 되었군.
Who the fuck asked you? Linton's exhausted voice broke through our musings. Who the fuck asked you, Sir Tuberculosis? Looks around a destroyed laboratory, the corpses and the husks of dead Pecatula. There was a hollow look in his eyes. His face, already so sallow, had lost even more of its color, but he stood tall. I mean, yes, the color's illegal here, didn't you know? Litton's gaze lingers for a moment on his sister's mangled corpse before moving towards Catherine in the coffin.
내 여동생 이사벨라, 네가 무작정 집을 나간 지 얼마 되지도 않은 것 같건만 이런 식으로 제외하게 되었구나.
Yeah, it was probably kidnapping. Seems to happen a lot around here.
소식조차 모르고 있었던 건가요?
시답잖은 편지들을 보내온 적은 있었네. 운명을 만났다느니, 진정한 사랑을 찾았다느니. 하지만 내가 반대할 것이 뻔해서 소개를 시켜줄 수는 없다고.
Uh-huh. Huh. Now I wonder who that could have been.
너 스스로가 무슨 짓을 벌인 건지 알고나 있는 상태냐?
Fun fact, this is also from the book. Interesting. Being Linton is suffering. Well, frankly, everyone from this accursed fucking manor is just kind of some manner of asshole or madman. So, everyone makes the world makes everyone's lives terrible, and everybody's reaction to that makes everything fucking worse. Toxic environment. Heath married Linton's sister for revenge. Oh. Well, so that means that fusing thing was... I'm doing, like, algebra on a whiteboard in my head trying to figure the fucking gymnastics for this one. Heathcliff had a son with Linton's sister. Good that other people have read the book and not me. But then again, if I read the book, I'd be spoiled. It was not a happy marriage. Yeah, I bet!
나는 정해진 설계대로 진행할 뿐이지. 이제 네 번의 벼락이 쳤군.
그래, 우리도 알아. 우리도 숫자 셀 줄 알거든.
관리자님, 말투를 보아하니 린튼, 저자는 벼락이 치는 조건에 대해 알고 있는 것 같습니다.
Uh-huh. And Kathy's daughter ran off with Heathcliff's son. Man. What a twist. So how'd they turn out? I hope it was better, but then again, looking at the mood of literally everything in this fucking story, the answer's probably no. What book is this? Wuthering Heights. I at least know the name of the book. It's not a happy book. I know that much. It's not a happy book, and that's the title. Otis spoke plainly without even trying to lower her voice. Yes, because we're all rather annoyed at all the stupidity going on here. You're all very demented and very toxic for a family environment here, but what in the fuck is going on? Sad thing is that PM has one of the best interpretations of the book so far in media. Well, I suppose that's something to, to hang on a shelf, right?
벼락. 벼락이 친다는 것은 축복이야. 그녀의 마음속에 들어있다는 것이니.
Linton looked straight towards Heathcliff, and I could finally see his face clearly for the first time. He wore the expression of deep, bottomless pain. Oh, I'm in excruciating agony. It didn't change the fact that Linton was still extremely suspicious and had quite a lot of things to answer for, but he kind of probably already knows that Kathy intends to fucking kill him, because this is some kind of weird suicide note, really? It began to sink in that he was also a man who was grieving for someone he loved, that also didn't love him, because maybe we should raise the dead woman and figure out exactly who the hell she actually loved here. Maybe we should have an intervention. Ended rather hopeful. The book ended hopeful because they decided to leave Wuthering Heights in the misery it invites, and eventually the manor falls to ruin. Ah. Well, that's... Well, that's actually quite nice. Or rather, uplifting. When in doubt, just leave it alone.
자네에게 거짓말을 했네, 히스클리프.
Yeah, we gathered that.
우리는 행복한 결혼 생활을 보내지 못했어.
We also probably could have insinuated that one.
하지만 나는 평생을 그녀의 마음속에 들어가기 위해 부단히도 애를 썼던 것 같네.
It was more about learning to let go. Yep. which is an incredibly difficult thing, and, well, that's not really... Like, learning to let go isn't exactly that really... You know, like, in that kind of sense, that's not really a part of it, because the children wouldn't have any fucking attachment to the fucking place, period. That would be the easiest way of letting go. You weren't involved! Everybody else is probably disastrously terrible letting go.
계속해서 그 방에 들어가기 위해 문을 두들기고 또 두들기면서 말이야.
And she didn't, because she was obsessed with this fucking menagerie we're standing in.
하지만 내겐 여전히 묵묵부답이지. 옛날에도 지금도. 린튼군, 그것이 이 끔찍한 실험실을 만든 대답이 될 수는 없어.
Yeah. But I can guess you're all desperate. No, but if the parents let go, they wouldn't have suffered. The children learn from their parents' mistakes. I suppose so, yes. However, the thing is that the hard thing about letting go is actually the whole letting go thing, and that's... The point is, I suppose that's incredibly situational. It's so situational you can't really tell people about it, other than, tell the children, you see this? You see this? Don't get involved in it, walk away. But that's easy, because the children aren't involved. Rather, not necessarily as involved as the parents would be, letting this shit eat at them.
이렇게 많은 숫자의 사람들이 어떻게 여태껏 들키지 않고 납치가 될 수 있었을지 생각해 보았다.
Uh-huh.
단순히 갱단 여럿만이서 납치를 자행했다기에는 주위엔 저항의 흔적이 없었으며
Unless you're obsessed like the legacy like Hindley. I mean, yeah, that's the easiest one.
가족이 통째로 실종되기도 하는 등 여럿이 한꺼번에 납치된 정황 역시 많았다고 하였지.
그 기사를 다 읽었던 거야?
그렇다면 막무가내로 끌고 간 것이 아니라 오히려 이들이 자발적으로 이동했다는 것이 더 악귀에 들어맞는다.
So where are you going with this one, Mersault? How does it get worse now? Did we promise them equal pay?
그렇다면 납치범은 어느 정도 사회적인 신뢰가 있는 자여야 했겠네요.
Yes, we totally promised them equal pay and health benefits in the mines. Yes.
저택에 일자리를 내어주겠다거나 근사한 식사 대접이라도 제의했나 보죠.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what he did.
인간을 만들어내는 실험이라더군.
You were trying to make a fucking homunculus?
하지만 아무리 생각을 해보아도 이 모든 희생을 감당할 만큼 가치 있는 인간을 만들어낼 수는 없을 것 같소.
Usually that's kind of how it goes, but so who's doing what here? Where's the fucking caveman here?
린트님, 아무리 캐서린 아가씨의 부탁이었다지만 이건...
뭐? 캐서린이 이 모든 걸 알면서도 부탁했다고? 그럴 리가 없잖아.
I was afraid of that. Okay, so two possibilities here. This is something to do with Catherine specifically, or Catherine was attempting to make a clone Heathcliff. And this is where we kind of got into the mirror tech thing. Yeah, please elaborate so I know if I'm actually right. So, please keep going. Lyndon received the sinner's deluge of resentful accusations with an unstirring expression.
그래, 캐서린의 부탁이었다는 사실만큼은 부정하지 않겠네. 하지만 이를 온전히 시행하기로 마음먹은 건
It gets worse, and it gets worse than you think. Oh boy. It's gonna be lovely.
그러니까 대체 왜 캐서린이...
Yeah, why?
이유는 단 한 번도 물어본 적 없었네. 그저 부탁받은 대로
완벽하게 해내기 위해 끊임없이 노력했을 뿐.
How pitiful.
그러니까 대체 왜요? 당신의 가문 정도면 충분히 안락한 삶을 살고도 남았을 텐데 이런...
Well, Ish, quite like a woman to say something like that. A man will do a lot for the love, validation, and reassurance of the woman of his dreams. Unfortunately, sometimes you can be, after a woman that wants absolutely nothing to do with you, and so you get stuck like Linton, who is constantly trying to make a woman who cares not for him actually care. This too is being a man. A pitiful existence, however, since we're all terrible at letting go, Linton is also terrible at letting go of this thing. So yeah, we're all fucking stupid, but yeah, quite like a woman to ask this question. Linton is the most tragic of Sims. Yep! However, it's understandable because, well, quite frankly, I think all men have this urge. Some are better rewarded than others, though. Unfortunately, some also drag themselves through the mud for absolutely nothing.
T사에서 일을 알고도 자네를 가만히 내버려둘 것 같은가?
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of police down here, guys.
가문이 뒷받침되어준다 하여도 강도 높은 처벌은 피할 수 없을 걸세.
이유라 뻔하지 않나?
It was love. 아이요!
캐서린을 사랑했어. 처음 보았을 때부터 오늘까지 그러지 않은 순간이 없었지.
See, I'm on the pulse of this fucking story. It's a very depressing story, but yeah, I understand. Yep,
그건 그냥 맹목적인 구걸 아닌가요?
Yeah, actually, Ish, that's exactly what he was doing. Yeah, men do this. This is why, women kinda need to notice this one if they actually give a shit, but clearly Kathy was driven to absolute madness and kind of a sociopath, so this is kinda how this one happened. But yeah, any women in the audience, yeah, men will do this, please stop us.
뭐라고 말하든 상관없네. 나의 행복은 그 구걸에서부터 받아내는 적선의 서우니까. 그러니 내가 얼마나 자네를 부러워했는지 결코 모르겠지, 히스클리프.
나를 부러워했다고? 네가?
Yes, because she was absolutely irrationally in love with you. That's what I wanted, but it was just never in the cards.
캐서린이 어릴 때부터 내가 이 저택에 놀러와 둘이 같이 있을 때마다
She would never shut up about you.
계속해서 이렇게 물었지. 히스클리프는 왜 안 보일까? 그 애가 어디 갔는지 알고 싶어.
Yep. Man, it's like I really live here. That's not a good thing.
물론 자네는 우리를 보기 싫어서 일부러 눈에 안 띄는 곳으로 숨은 것이겠지만.
But in truth, Heathcliff, as you sat there, hiding, thinking you are utterly unworthy, everyone over here was absolutely miserable too.
그리고 믿든 안 믿든 상관할 바는 아니지만 자네의 편지들을 태운 건 내가 아니네.
So whom's burned the letters, though? That was actually believable. So, what?
오히려 편지가 있었더라면 곧바로 건네줬을 거야. 캐서린은 자네의 소식만을 애타게 기다리고 있었을 테니까.
Implications of the statement. So who burned the letters, guys?
자네가 떠난 후 캐서린은 방에만 박힌 채 식사도 하지 않은 채 스스로를 버리면서.
Was it the maid? Because that's really the only person left.
거울만을 들여다보다 어느 날 아무렇지 않게 그 방문을 열고 나와 결혼하자고 하더군.
거울.
The mirror.
일기장에서도 말했었어. 거울 속에 자기 모습을 봤다고.
The mirror.
하지만 우리가 살던 저택엔 거울 같은 건 두지 않았지. 누군가 선물해준 거울이라 하더군.
Yeah, So where's this one going?
누군가?
그 거울에서 캐서린이 무엇을 보았길래 방문을 열고 나와 결혼하자고 했을지는 직접 그 일기장에 물어보지 그러나.
Book, what say you? This is getting weird real quick.
내겐 아무런 대답도 해주지 않는 그 해진 일기장에.
It's getting worse. Yeah, okay, so we're getting worse, and then it's gonna get even worse. So did, like, her and an identity of herself change places? What the fuck's going on? Man, there's a lot of twists and turns to this, bitch. Oh no, that would have been simple. Oh, it's worse. Okay, so, I have no idea who we're going to fight. So we're just gonna work with it, but I think we're going to... I think we're gonna be a little less insane here and just bring out Endcorp Faust here, just to be safe. But then again, we could also Heathcliff, but... Well, actually, no. No, we could just Heathcliff. This is fine. Slash damage is fine. Slash, huh? Well, I guess we do need the maid then. Okay, so we will maid. So, base identity, because funny enough, when you actually get enough pride to do it, I've found that Faust's debuff for her passive is actually kind of okay.
주인놈 뜻에 따라
But so, slash.
준비 완료.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한
Heathcliff
세계를
takes a
세우라.
break because we beat the shit out of him.
이 꼴이 되고서도 우리를 공격할 셈인가?
Huh?
자네들이 이 실험을 직접적으로 방해하려 한다면 막아야 하는 건 내 몫이네.
Okay.
여기까지 해서 대체 네 놈이 바라는 건 뭐야?
The idea that Catherine loves me even a slightly bit teeny-weeny amount more. That's it. Am I right, Linton?
항상 같았지. 난 캐서린을 사랑하니 캐서린의 뜻대로 할 뿐.
The nail hit right on the head.
그 마음에 그 방에 내가 들어갈 수 있기를. 방의 주인이 되는 것까진 바라지 않으니 들여보내만 준다면.
Not more at all. Yeah, more accurate statement there. How unfortunately pathetic. However, well, I'd be lying if I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish these sorts of fate on other people that I don't like.
그저 그 문이 열리는 것만으로도 충분할 것 같아. 지금까지 저택에 내리쳤던 그 모든 벼락의 소리는 캐서린의 마음이 찢어지는 소리였다네. 캐서린의 마음이 찢어질 때마다 벼락이 내리치는 거야. 그녀에게 그만큼 큰 아픔과 상실의 정신적 충격이 벼락과 암전으로. 벼락은 캐서린에게 그만큼 소중한 사람이었다는 증거일 테지.
Uh-huh. We're going around in a circle here, but okay. Heathcliff, I think Nellie was right. Catherine's still alive. I mean, yeah, that one was obvious, but how alive? Is the thing in the fucking coffin her, or is it something else? What's actually going on here? But of course she's alive. who would be conducting this nightmare. It wasn't exactly science or anything like that, but I've been feeling that gaze coming from somewhere within the manor. Yes, my amazing clock powers tell me that the bitch is haunting this very manor, and she is kind of freaky and weird. It's kind of reminded me of, like, we appear to be, well, it wouldn't be extreme enough, but this is starting to remind me of Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club. That kind of descent into complete madness. I think that's where we're going. Not an aggressive gaze, no, but it was certainly stubborn and lingering. Yep. So you thinking of a Necrotica campaign from this? I mean, you would just be Wuthering Heights if I actually started to do it like this. I could incorporate elements of it, but it would just at the end of the day wind up being I just did Wuthering Heights. Which, I'm not sure if anyone's attempted to do with Necrotica, but I suppose, you know, maybe? But it would basically just be doing Wuthering Heights. I'd have to really think about how to cross that. But see, my original seeming ideas are kind of car accidents. So this is only one car. We don't have an accident with one car. So I would need something else or maybe multiple other concepts to crash into it. So it's Wuthering Heights, but X, Y, Z. I would need to do something weird to kind of twist it. Because I've done some very funny things with, combinations. Unfortunately, nothing's been run yet. The only thing that's been substantially worked on is Dead and Cervantes, obviously.
방금 건 아무 쓸모도 없었어. 바보.
And even that is not fucking done yet.
불길 속으로.
But then, even then, that's my most original seeming idea. Even though it's basically just, kind of a crazy idea that's born out of, I built an Ace Combat campaign, effectively. Kinda, sort of. And then I went somewhere completely different.
그래서 카론이 안전벨트
Yeah, so Sinclair,
잘하고 있잖아.
could you not die here? Man, these guys are really chewy all of a sudden, aren't they? Speaking of slash damage, though.
전투응대 나서. 빈틈투성이로군.
And Sinclair is weak to slash. He's also clashing terribly. Edgar Servant's were always nasty. Did you forget? Actually, no, honestly. And they might have been. It might have been because I continuously play these setups before their nerf or after their nerf. But we kind of just proceeded through the servants without really much issue.
야호, 이기는 편, 우리 편.
불길 속으로. 다 죽어라.
예측대로. 쓰러졌고.
Wow. I mean, I accept that from the glasses maid. I like her. But step up your game, Ryoshu.
자, 한 건 했고.
The Roberta-looking maid is beating the shit out of you, Ryoshu. Step up your game.
파괴 완료.
내 피가 배고파했어. 잘 됐다.
Okay, so we need some healing in the building here, so we're gonna pull that out. That's slash too. How about that? However, unfortunately, everyone's getting kind of a little bit kooky here.
불길 속으로.
That's the thing. I don't really remember us having too much problems at all dealing with all of the maids and butlers. There was just a fucking lot of them.
당신은 반드시 집행하겠습니다.
Like, if I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this canto just kind of dragged on with a little bit too many incidental fights. Ryoshu, what the fuck happened?
거 못해.
What have they done to my girl? Actually, this will probably help. Fucking ebony stem. You know what? Why the fuck not? Throw a crow's eye view in there as well. That might actually help.
불길 속으로.
She was paralyzed. Yeah, but she's not doing well at all. God. Negative 20 sanity is what happened. I suppose so, but I don't know. Maybe it's just bad luck, but good lord, she's doing terrible today.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Ineffective. Yeah, I figured that much. But that's really not for the attack, it's more for the after effect.
제대로 찝었군. 차!
얼얼하지? 정신 못 차릴 거야.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
Well, of course, at least you didn't go nuclear there, but yeah, we kind of need N-Corp Favs here. Throw that out there just to help.
가자!
They're basically all staggered, so they should all be dead.
영원한
One,
인도하지. 파트 완료.
3. Yeah, you're. Oh. Oh no. Oops. Yeah, and Corpse Sinclair is dead. Actually, no, you're wow. You survived that. Way to go, way to go, son. You narrowly escaped that. Sorry, I didn't notice she was gonna corrode from that.
이기는 편, 우리 편.
You're fine. You're great. You're totally great. Yep. Oops.
가자!
Good thing that's the last guy. You see, this build's kind of a comedy act. Maybe I should make a better one. 1 HP in a dream. Yep.
다 죽어라.
Yeah, it was a mess.
아무도 남지 않았군. 난 아마 오래 견디지 못할 거야. 이렇게 태어났고 그렇게 살아왔지.
그래. 알고 있으면 이제 순순히.
Greg, if he could stop, he would have did it already.
모든 죄를 인정하고 항복이라도 하라는 건가? 그게 대체 내게 무슨 의미가 있다고 생각하나?
That won't make Catherine love me. Linton looks up with a lighter expression, as though a burden has been lifted from his shoulder. I have found the place where I am to die.
나는 아마도 여기까지가 끝일 거야.
Then, with the gentlest voice, he begins speaking to someone. His voice was overflowing with intense, reverent affection.
항상 말해왔던 것처럼 후회는 없어. 그저 우리가 같은 속도로 걷고 있던 것이 아니라고 생각해.
I always loved you, even though you were a crazy bitch.
당신이 항상 더 빨랐을 뿐이지. 그래도 난 당신의 뒷모습을 보는 것조차 벅차오르도록 좋더군.
Are you trying to say she had a nice ass too? I kind of understand it with the way everyone's infatuated over Kathy right now.
주치의에 마땅한 조치가 취해지지 않는다면 저자는 곧 죽을 거다. 극도로 쇠약해져 있는 상태군.
He is dying of polio and tuberculosis, maybe even the Spanish flu. This man needs a doctor this instant, but he's not going to get a doctor. He's going to collapse into madness. And then it won't be Catherine talking to him in a minute. This is gonna be another ego fight, or an ego collapse fight.
그럼에도 캐서린, 당신이
So, Carmen, that's your cue to start babbling like a moron.
아주 조금이라도 좋으니 나로 인해 슬퍼했으면 좋겠어.
It probably will, because she probably, if she's looking down at this, she probably thinks this is absolutely retarded.
내가 린슨이라는 아이와 처음으로 눈이 마주치기 전부터 그 애는 나를 지켜보고 있었지. 한참을 내게서 눈을 떼지 못한 채로. 그 아이는 부자인데다가 동화책에 나오는 왕자님 같이 생겼어.
He got his wish, lightning struck. Ah.
그리고 나를 정말 좋아해.
But Catherine, that wasn't good enough for you, was it?
이것 봐. 나를 볼 때마다 항상 눈이 별빛처럼 반짝거리잖아. 나는 나를 사랑하는 린튼을 사랑해. 오직 나를 위해서만 반짝이는 그 눈빛을.
So why couldn't you let go then, Catherine, if that's true, unless you're actually just talking nonsense?
오직 나를 위해서만 흩날리는 황금빛 머릿결을. 오직 나를 위해서만 웃어주는 그 빛나는 웃음을.
She sounds so manipulative in this. Yes, because we're getting to the point where, yes, I like all of this. However, it's kind of just amusing to me, and I feel really no strong attachment to this, even if I'm using these words. It kind of feels like we're getting to that. It's like she's looking at a pet. That's what I'm getting. That's where I think this is going. But let's go on.
오직 나를 통해서만 행복해하는 린튼을.
That's what every girl dreams of, right? Right? But no, it's not. When light returned to the manor, when I could finally see again, there stood Linton, wearing the brightest, happiest smile I had ever seen. The machines of the laboratory were linked to his body. Oh boy.
들었는가? 마침내 벼락이 쳤어.
Oh boy. But of course, we're gonna have to deal with this, and then we'll figure out exactly what Catherine was smoking, and it's probably absolutely none of that was probably genuine. She was just saying that to get him to go along with the stupid fucking plan. It may sound a certain way, ladies and gentlemen, but women are evil.
나로 인해 캐서린이 아파한 거야.
No, she probably doesn't.
캐서린.
Yeah. Well, he got exactly what he wanted, even though he didn't actually get exactly what he wanted. Is just simple love so complicated? Why can't everyone just be happy with that? However, I've noticed my cat is sitting on top of my computer tower again, and we all know what happens there. Hang on. No. I've seen this movie 1,000 times before. No. Come on. Hold on. I'm averting disaster. I'm changing the future. Disaster averted. And it was then that the future changed. Finally. Where's the cat protection field? It fell off again. Right, Linton musters every strength in his body and reaches out towards Catherine's coffin and doesn't make it.
잠깐. 지금 너.
Something incredibly stupid, but we're kind of just... we're predestined at this point.
그러니 이제 적절한 때라는 거지.
Oh boy.
멈춰!
I thought I saw tears of joy rolling down his cheeks. However, they were the flesh beginning to melt off his face. Oh, lovely.
나를 그대 방 안으로 데려가 줄 수 없어도 괜찮아.
Uh-huh.
그대를 기다리며 그 벽 속 갇혀 있겠어.
Wow. I mean, he's contesting the whole I live in your walls thing that girls like to do these days, but, Well, no distorted Linton. Wow, he's too pathetic to distort.
언젠가에 순수했던 인간을 만드는 방법은 단순했네. 요리에는 죽었다 깨어나도 소질이 없었던 자네는 모르겠지만 이상.
Yes, we were cooking. Carmen went, yep, not worth my time. Maybe Carmen realized, you know what, maybe I'm doing this too much. Maybe I should stop. Linton is just to suffer. Wow, okay, that's how we're ending. Right? Okay, we were doing the I'm fusing with the machine and I have become the final boss, and we just decided to swerve totally away from that. Wow. Well, I guess Linton died happy there, I guess? Maybe? No, he didn't.
어떤 불순물도 섞이지 않은 반죽이 존재한다면 어떤 인격이 입혀지던 간에 안전하게 유착될 수 있지.
Didn't you fucking hike it like an hour ago?
린튼 씨가 어떻게 된 거예요?
He's melted into Play-Doh.
보이지 않는가? 불순물 없는 완벽한 반죽이 된 거지.
Ah. Oh, so that's what we're doing. Since he is the source of the mirror, right? Yeah, him.
그 무엇과 섞여내더라도 최상의 결과물이 나올 수 있을 정도로.
고작 저런 살덩어리를 인간이라고 부른다고?
Rudimentarily speaking, it's exactly the same composition of a human body because it was one a couple of minutes ago.
아니요. 새로운 인간을 만드는 것은 그 과정일 뿐. 최후의 목적은 당신이 말한 저 반죽을 넘어서 그 전에 있었을 최초의 인간이겠군요. 이 상황은 저들에게 단지 과정이자 실험이었을 뿐일 테죠.
The primordial human. They wish to summon pure, unfiltered, unadulterated Unga Bunga. My God, how horrifying, you madmen. You'll kill us all! You can't bring the cavemen back! Okay, so this is probably gonna work its way into... Yeah, okay. So they're... Again, I really think the head would have a few words about this. Yeah, I think they would probably shut this shit down immediately. There would be high-level fixers all over the fucking place, burning this to the ground, because, yeah, these guys are trying to recreate Adam and Eve, and that's,
오. 여기 멀쩡히 살아있는 연구원이 나밖에 없는 걸 다행으로 여겨야겠어. 이 말을 헤르만 이사와 같은 윗분들이 듣기라도 했다면 어떻게든 자네를 잡아오려고 길을 썼을 테니까.
Ah, she's very smart. We should hire her. No, she's taken. Or rather, say Faust would say aloud, Faust is taken. There is so much worse. Yeah,
어머니, 진짜 역시 그 사람은.
Oh no, you've given Greg palpitations.
만들어진 저 반죽이자 자네들이 인간이라 부르는 저 존재, 그건 접점이 없던 어떠한 세계의 가능성이라도 온전한 인격이 깃들 수 있다는 것이구려.
Ah, that's what they're doing. They're reducing humans down to fucking Play-Doh and then stapling an identity onto the faceless, formless mass. Ah, that makes a lot of sense, and it's also horrifying. Oh boy. Ah. Yeah, if they get a little bit better at this, we're in for some shit, because the only reason we're getting away with what we're doing right now is because we're the only ones that kind of can do this thing that we do about pulling really skilled, incredibly powerful identities out of the mirror. If they could do what we could do with no limitations if they can keep doing this, and that's very bad. Clay people, yeah, they're making whoop-de-fucking-do, it's Power Rangers, they're making putties! They're literally making putties! Good lord. Lord Zed is behind everything!
그래. 누구보다 이상 자네가 기뻐할 거라고 생각했어.
I'm horrified and disgusted!
우리는 거울 기술의 최극단에 있는 지점에 도달했으니
Actually, something tells me it can get far worse, but also, Jesus Christ, why would you even attempt? N-Corp now has an unlimited supply of pale white resources. Yeah, that. Ooh, boy. Guys, yeah, guys, the more I think about this and the more I understand what these people are doing, guys, we're cruising for an end of Evangelion fucking moment here at the end of this story if this keeps going on like this. This... Oh boy.
이제 남은 건 그 너머를 향해 갈 마지막 도약이지.
저택에는 황금가지가 하나 더 존재한다고 파악하고 있습니다.
It gets worse. Oh, it still gets worse. Oh, fantastic. Wonderful. Yeah, guys, we're cruising for apocalypse here. This is where we're getting here. Because you could definitely see how this could be utilized and go horribly, horribly wrong almost immediately. And to the point where no one can stop it, or people are too insane and, driven mad by power to want to stop it. Yeah, this could... We're cruising for apocalypse here.
이 반죽이라고 지칭하는 것은 막대한 에너지를 끌어모아야만 시도될 수 있는 실험.
Fused identities are so in our future with how Herman is playing on things via palification refinement. That's also terrifying. Fusion dance, too. Yeah, this is going to result in some really... honestly terrible things. Oh boy.
에너지를 모으기 위한 황금가지는 이 저택의 꼭대기에 있는 것이군요.
맞아. 이 저택 주변에 무자비하게 내리치는 벼락을 모으는 것이자 황금가지의 힘을 응축하는 피레침의 역할이네. 이젠 조금 소름 돋을 지경이군.
That's kind of just Faust, but we're Frankenstein now, apparently, right? Uh-huh. Shit like this is why the head sends death squads. I would totally support the death squads for this because, yeah, these people are going to end the fucking world. And apparently the world was already ended by something, or very nearly, and the city is kind of barely here. So, I don't think we want to do that again.
자, 모든 준비는 끝났으니 이제 슬슬 퇴장을 해볼까?
You should have left like an hour ago. You came back just to gloat at us.
어딜 가시려고? 이번에야말로 네 놈을 잡아서 어머니의 계획과 관련된 정보들을...
부디 나를 잡으려는 불필요한 시간 낭비는 서로 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
하하, pocket sand.
완벽한 상태의 인격이 더 씌어질 때 이토록 희부연 연기가 온 사방을 덮고나지. 헤어짐을 하기에 더할 나위 없이 멋지지 않은가.
Oh great, it gets a fucking WWE like wrestler entrance. Great! There is a fucking reason this is the last human city as far as we know. Yeah, mainly because it looks like all of the humans in all of the other settlements, did stupid shit all day long and probably ruined the entire world. And, yeah, it doesn't seem like we've learned. Everyone just keeps trying to do stupid shit. Maybe the death squads are morally correct, honestly, if this is what people keep doing. It's like running Nod. And Kane has to get up and kill a bitch every time somebody in his organization gets ambitious, which is like every 5 minutes.
헤르만 이사의 아들이라고 했나? 연기 전쟁에 참여했다지. 어쩌면 익숙할지도 모르겠군. 좀 다를 테지만.
Is that just smoke or actually smoke?
그리고 이상 내 벗이여. 살아남으시게. 그래야 내 남은 훗날이 그나마 기대가 될 테니.
Honestly, Kane would just say fuck this and leave. Yeah, they're destined to kill themselves, basically, is what Kane would decide at this point. He would have killed them before, or attempted to, and if he actually failed, he just would have went. He would have just looked at this and went, you know what? They're gonna fuck this up anyway. I'm just getting out of here. The Wild Hunt. Where are we going now? And I think we're gonna unfortunately have to bench Ryoshu because, wow, she's not doing well at all today. So out comes the crazy one.
망파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
And Linton.
완벽한 상태의 인격?
Then again, he was a disappointing person, so that was entirely fitting for him to have a disappointing ending. So what now?
누구를 말하는 걸까요?
마침내 다시 올 테죠.
Huh?
모든 준비를 마친 그 히스클리프가.
Huh?
그래, 내가 다시 돌아왔다.
Okay, this is kind of dramatic in a completely different way, but okay.
존재 자체로도 죄가 되어버린 내가 우리를 끝장내기 위해.
Heathcliff, this isn't an Elden Ring fight. When the fuck did you get here? He has a horse. Oh, look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
저 빌어먹을 놈이, 저 지역에서부터 온 놈이 기어코 우리 쫓아가래.
Everyone's just looking at each other. She's not with us.
마님, 제가 기필코 우리 저택을 더럽힌 저놈을.
Yeah, I saw that one coming a mile away.
그 어떤 워더링 하이츠도 마지막에는 어디에서도 내 것이 아닌 적이 없었다.
A mine for what?
힌들리와 린트는 언제나 비참하게 몸부림치며 죽었고 앞으로도 그럴 테지.
Well, I mean, great.
그러니 조세핀, 너 또한 내 소유물이다. 나를 따라야 한다.
마님, 이놈이.
No, mine as in his property. Oh, right. I thought we turned it into a coal mine. My bad. I mean, there's a lot of fucking salt in this building. We can probably go pretty deep on this vein. Probably open a really profitable salt mine up on this bitch, because man, Wuthering Heights is just loaded with this stuff. Good lord, it's the richest salt mine in all of England.
지긋지긋하군.
He was adopted, and he is the last one alive, so naturally he would get Wuthering Heights. I mean, yes. Josephine fell limp and motionless in Heathcliff's grasp.
자, 조세핀과 힌들리와 그리고 린텐, 이 빌어먹을 운명에 얽히고 얽힌 너희들은 어디에서나 있어왔지. 죽어서도 워더링 하이츠를 벗어날 수 없는 불쌍한 너희 모두를 내가 데려가주마.
He wants to help? The husks of dead Pekatula, Lintons, Hindleys, Josephines all began to materialize and rise. They begin to form a procession. What in the fuck? Well, I guess now we understand what the organs are for. The countless bodies, husks, the wailing things in their wake all joined the march. Oh, well, isn't this lovely?
마지막 장을 향해 가볼까?
An infinite army. Yeah, this is where, you see this shit? This is where we're getting the whole end of Evangelion, ending here if we keep this shit up. Imagine this on the scale of actually threatening the city. Probably be horrifying. Oh. The other Heathcliff stands on the vanguard of the march and lifts Catherine's coffin onto his back. What's this reference here? What is it? What about Gungrave? Okay. Right! That reference, yes! Hey, this is a Gungrave reference, probably.
너 개설인데 함부로! 그래. 오랜만에 놀이를 해보는 것도 나쁘지 않겠군. 개설인과 둘이서 놀곤 했던 그 옥상에서 다시 옛날의 추억을 곱씹어 보자고. 응?
We're gonna have a totally awesome boss fight on the roof.
함께하고 싶다면 날 있는 힘껏 쫓아온 뒤 올라와라, 히스클리프.
Heathcliff takes a step forward to seize him, but the endless march stands in his way.
하지만 그렇게 호락호락 넘어오게 해선 안 되지. 개설인을 향한 네 마음이 고작 이 정도로 손쉽게 이루어지는 것이어서는 안 돼. 더 괴롭고, 더 비참하고, 더 처절해야 할 거다.
Uh-huh. The rooftop.
네, 황금가지가 있습니다. 2개의 황금가지가 닿게 된다면
어떤 일이 벌어질지 5만 가지 상상이 드는.
All of them are probably terrible.
캐서린을 데려가서 어떻게 할 속셈인지 몰라도 막아야 해. 반드시.
앞으로도 뒤로도 물러날 곳이 없군.
Well, I guess we just figure it out from here. Wing it. Are they Hindley, Linton, and Josephine from other worlds?
무작위의 세계에서 불러와진 불완전한 인격들로 추정됩니다. 그리고 저 히스클리프의 영향력에 종속된 말로들이기도 하죠. 어느 거울 세계에나 있을 히스클리프를 죽이고자 차원을 휘젓고 다니는 하나의 현상, 와일드 헌트라고 불릴 수 있겠네요.
Yeah, okay, I'm granted that we've already had a name for it, but yeah.
백귀야 행위군.
So there's no end to them. Nope.
이들을 불러왔으며 그 군세를 이끌어가는 모습은 마치 마왕과 같으니 그 마왕의 명이 거둬질 때까지 생겨날 것입니다.
폭풍이 몰아치고 있어.
Yeah, this is gonna be a thing, isn't it?
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
I think you
100초만
missed something
기다려줄게.
important. The fact this has a name means it's happened before. Yeah, that's kind of the. It's kind of afraid of that, but okay.
가자.
Yeah, this happened before apparently, and yeah, that's That's Hindley, and I hope he's less fucking durable than the other fights.
시작이랬어. 방금 건 아무 쓸모도 없었어. 바보. 늦으면 내피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
Well, just keep battering them. We seem to be winning.
가자.
Also, this is where Heathcliff was getting the dead rabbits. Oh, so he's been doing this the entire time.
적들이 흔들흔들. 기회 아니야?
불길 속으로.
Yeah, so this is a giant mess, and if we let this stand as its own, it's going to... this is bad.
예측대로.
Okay, one down. So yeah, guys, we've upped the stakes to potentially apocalyptic already.
야호. 이기는 편.
Yeah,
우리
you can
편.
definitely say that we have upped the scales into the moon.
가자.
예측대로.
승객이 딱 한 방 먹였어.
We're barely halfway through our centers. Yeah, this just tells me that this entire story is going to be nearly world-ending.
정신을 못 차릴 거야.
This is one of those stories where we narrowly avert the entire, we narrowly avert the apocalypse, go over it, or
이기는 편. 우리 편.
kind of somehow fix everything after we break it to a million fucking pieces.
오작 터뜨려주지.
So the apocalypse happens, it ruins everything, and then we're in a position to kind of maybe fix it later, kind of, I don't know, but we may actually just do End of Evangelion, where we just go over the apocalypse and deal with
잘
it.
됐다.
There's no fixing it, we just kind of did it, the end. God is fucking next with all this mirror world precedent. Yes, and also Knight of the Mirrors. This is very terrifying. What the hell are they gonna do to the Enchanter?
걸려라.
좋아.
내피가 배고파했어. 잘 됐다.
I know it's gonna be at the end of the day blithering fucking madness because that's Don Quixote the story.
오작 터뜨려주지.
But what are they gonna do here? I'm honestly a little, honestly more than a little concerned. Yeah, no, you should. Because if we're upping the stakes this high and we have something literally called the Knight of the Mirrors, yeah, they could take that, bend that, and then create something absolutely terrifying.
얼얼하지? 정신을 못 차릴 거야.
But remember, the Knight of the Mirrors drives Don Quixote back to sanity by showing him, well, mirrors. He shows Don Quixote how much of a dumbass he is, and this makes him just kind of collapse. So, yeah, we're gonna mind break Don Quixote. Whatever the hell's going to happen, we're going to mind break Don Quixote, and it's probably going to be absolutely goddamn dramatic. Her smile and optimism will be wiped from the face of the earth. So yeah, okay, we're gonna be doing a lot of fighting here up to the roof. Okay.
가보지.
Dream ending is the title. Yeah, you kind of see where that might be going. The impossible dream. What happens when we wake from we wake up and realize the impossible dream is impossible? What happens when chivalrous actions don't actually make the world better? What if the world isn't better because one man, scorned and covered with scars, strove with his last ounce of courage towards an unreachable star? What if that doesn't do a fucking thing? Ah! Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. It's gonna be the most pessimistic thing on the fucking planet. And we're just gonna have to scoop Don Quixote up off the floor and carry on. Heathcliff was heavily wounded. It looked as though he could hardly stand, let alone wield a weapon. You weren't even in that fight, son. We put you on the bench. Her weapon is called the Impossible Dream. Now I'll be disappointed if they don't have more musical references in her canto. You see, the thing about Don Quixote, the novel and the play, the musical, is that Don Quixote, the book, is just kind of Don Quixote being an absolute dumbass most of the time. The play actually wraps it up into a nice moral sort of like good feeling thing, even though it ends in tragedy because Don Quixote just passes. But the thing is that with his stupidity, it reminds everyone not to be such a pessimistic bitch. So it's tragic, but bittersweet. But it's better than just the book, so I really hope they actually look at the fucking play. But that's for later here. We actually need to focus on this chapter right now. We're here now. We'll get to the horrors within for the next chapter when it actually rolls around. It'll probably be in September, I guess.
내 발로 스스로 저택문을 박차서 떠났을 때
I swore I'd never return.
달라진 사람이 되어서 다시 돌아오겠다고 결심했어.
Oh, you were going to, after doing a lot.
최소한 캐서린 앞에 섰을 때 그 애가 더 이상 나를 창피하다고 느끼지 않도록.
Yeah, unfortunately that didn't quite work out too well.
하지만 이것 봐. 결국엔 캐서린을 지키지도 못했고 캐서린에게 다가가는 것조차 마음대로 되지 않아. 전치처럼 무기도 제대로 들지 못해.
Heath, I hate to break it to you, but Catherine spent every waking moment since you left becoming a mad scientist and creating an unkillable army that threatens to, if continued to develop, destroy the entire world. I think the stakes have risen a little bit too high, for just one man to have, his journey of, changing and becoming a better I think we're a little bit over our heads for that one. I don't think we should probably be taking this out on ourselves. We've kinda hopscotched well into madness here. Nothing here is good or normal.
나도 알고 있어. 내가 그럴듯한 인생을 살아오지 못했다는 걸.
Yeah. I can understand that one.
빼어먹은 데다가 성질까지 더러워서 욱할 때도 많아.
But again, Heath, she literally became a mad scientist and has assisted in the creation of something that is actually quite possibly apocalyptic and world-ending. We've escalated a little bit here.
말해줘, 시계대가리. 아니, 관리자.
Yes, your sensei.
죄라는 건 원래 이렇게 막막하고 끝도 없이 덮쳐오는 거야?
I mean, kinda. But you ain't dead yet. I've seen to that one.
해치고 해쳐도 계속 몰려올 만큼 내가 잘못 살아온 거냐?
Well, Heathcliff, unfortunately, sometimes we deserve to suffer for our own actions. However, no one really deserves to suffer usually what fate hands them. It's just kind of random and we have to deal with it. The dealer's an asshole and will just throw cards at us at random. We have to play with them. That can't be true. It isn't. But like I said, the dealer handing us the cards of life is an asshole and does it at complete random. I wanted it to believe that it can't be true, because it isn't. That with the will and the determination to forge on, and quite a lot of luck too, the mist that once seemed impenetrable will one day part, and we will see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's not entirely certain whatsoever, but here's the thing. You have to keep trying anyway, because if you don't try, you're never gonna see it anyway. That every struggle he endured, every lesson he learned in this journey, couldn't have been for nothing. Was not. However, again, the people that Heathcliff knew growing up are all kind of insane psychopaths, so this is kind of not really under our control. So please don't doubt the path I'm showing you. But
또다시 몰려온다.
we're still having, we kind of have to kill our way out of the basement here.
아까보다 더 많은 숫자가.
But when I've led you into such absolute darkness, without even a hint of light, what should I... When even I'm starting to feel lost, what should I do? Well, you take stock of the situation, Sensei, and you lead people out of the nightmare. Solve the immediate concerns. Worry about other shit later. That's what a good sensei should do.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
Yeah, that's not good.
기다려줄게.
That's actually terrible. Oh no! Actually, this is an abnormality flag, so, Okay, so that's favored, that's struggling, that's also struggling. You're all too slow to redirect any of that shit. Can you help this one? Yeah, you can. Okay, good. These are, about a day late and $1 short there. Yeah, okay. Dodge? I would say dodge.
직접 나서지.
You're not getting in there anyway. Probably mitigate the damage. You grit your teeth and carry on, and that's about it, really. Wow, it's like she ceased to exist there for a minute. Way to go. It was a dupe 00 ID. Yeah, Mr. Nevada, I know your pain. I have actually terrible luck.
승객이 딱 콩 한 방 먹였어.
Okay, so, that's a defense. We don't need to worry about that one. This is, thanks, guys. Can anyone actually redirect? No. Okay, well, can you do that? Right, okay. That, no, you can't. Okay, what about the other attack? No, that's still terrible. Okay, okay, good. We're getting, okay, good. Neutral, dominating, favorite, there's no attack going there. That's unopposed. That's too slow on the board. Yeah, Otis, I'm gonna say dodge. Red Max defense. Is there any way to get out of this one? Man, I sure would like my... That's probably better. I sure would like my speed advantage here. I would be getting it next because I'm using the Wrath card and we have Sloth, so that's good. Okay, so dominating. Well, actually, what we could do is do the sensible thing and go backwards. What am I thinking? Absolutely nothing. That's kind of the problem. I'm not fucking thinking. That's what's causing me so many fucking problems. I'm not actually thinking. Okay, we can't do that. Okay, can we... Okay, so we would have to do... That's neutral. Actually, that's kind of the major issue here. So that's caught. I can't clash with anything else. Huh. Okay, so we have to hit this card, but we've got nobody who can clash with it. Yeah, maybe doing it backwards wasn't gonna actually help here. They're the same thing, so I guess we're just gonna have to eat it and move on. the best option would be to actually defend against it to mitigate damage. Good, a stagger. Okay, the shield basically ate that entirely. Good. Okay, 3 staggers.
적들이 흔들흔들. 기회 아니야?
Good, we have speed now. We need more sloth. Okay. A pawn. Okay, you. That's probably a good idea. That won't kill you, so we're gonna have to double up there.
불길 속으로.
Well, he's nearly dead, so there's another problem solved.
야호. 이기는 편.
Oh great, they're all
우리 편.
counters. That's lovely. Okay, well, we're just gonna make sure he dies. Defend here. Well, you're a defense, so that's fine. I can actually throw something at you. There isn't much to really throw at you, sadly. That's probably got him killed. This one's superb. Just making sure. We're gonna have to punch
불길
through.
속으로.
We're gonna avoid the counters like a smart person.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이래. 생그랑 부위가 두번 났어. 계속해도 돼. 야호. 이기는 편.
오케이.
우리 편.
가자.
다 죽어라.
예측대로 쓰러졌고.
Dead.
자, 한 건 했고.
내 피가 배고파했어. 잘 됐다. 그치?
Alright, now we throw the unload out. That, I suppose, you know, Fluid Sac probably wouldn't be a too terrible an idea right now. It's also, what do you know, AoE. And then, well, I guess we just figure it out from there. Hey, caught, and you're not attacking.
불길 속으로.
써주마.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Wow, Jesus.
적들이 흔들흔들. 기회 아니야?
Ebony Stem gets another appearance out of this. Guys, maybe we shouldn't do that? Actually, that has to go in there, because that's probably the single most effective attack. Everyone's getting shot. Fantastic.
고작 터뜨려주지.
So I've accidentally made a build that actually summons Ebony Stem quite regularly. Interesting. Or can do it if I'm actually like spreading it out a little bit. Which is good because Ebony Stem is effective, it's just that it's incredibly expensive.
승리를 위해서라면
1타 2피 맞지?
그
하루
오물을
스탐해줄게.
떼어내주지.
And he whiffed all of it.
야호.
Oh well.
이기는 편, 우리 편.
빈틈 투성이로군.
좋아.
야호. 이기는
직접
편,
나서지.
우리 편.
We're bludgeoning through it.
쓰러졌고.
쉬시게.
Okay. These are slow fights, but we're not having too much trouble.
가장 순수한 세상으로.
Yet another one. We don't even have a story here. We're just fucking fighting it out. But, all right, home stretch.
잠수 준비 끝.
We're just gonna be fucking chewing our way up these stairs to the roof.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
2 rows at a time, I
대충은
guess.
기다려줄게.
Those are counters. So we're not gonna do that.
불길 속으로.
예측대로군.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
있지.
땡그랑 부위가
that's one down.
조각났어. 계속해도 돼.
I'll just pick one, I guess, at the end of the day.
직접 나서지.
Yes, the first chapters of this game really do seem like a long ass time ago in terms of power scale. But hey, this is what happens when you actually have these games mature. I knew we were going somewhere with Girl Sweatline, not like I actually got to the best parts of that on stream, though.
카론도 깜짝.
직접 나서지.
Acceptable to bludgeon through it. Really, at the end of the day, these gacha games actually have to have a good story, or there's really no reason to continue, like, playing it. They don't really have much in terms of gameplay, even though this game is getting more and more complex as we go on. It's taking a while, but they're slowly making more elements matter than they did at launch. Because the game at launch is honestly really bonehead.
쓰러졌고.
Yeah, the Faust Canto is probably going to be like one of the last ones, and it's probably going to be the most
무얼 잘못했는지
confusing.
아는 것부터가 시작이랬어. 내 피가 배고파했어. 잘 됐다. 그치?
Okay, a speed advantage is always a good thing. They're all attacking Sack. Let's see here. Okay, 2 and 4. Okay, well, actually, you could probably stand to actually regain some sanity. Let's stop running so fucking hot with N-Corpse and Pride.
고작 터뜨려주지.
I mean, that's just kind of the fun of using the identity. It's because it rewards so much for pushing it all the way to the edge. But let's try not to have the guy explode. Okay, all of that got absorbed. Good.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
늦으면 내피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
Once again, Ebony's stem gets pulled out. Fantastic. Obviously, me being me, and wow, you still got... We kind of need to attack, good lord. There we go. But, you know, me being me, I quite like AoE attacks. It's just so nice. Should probably build better teams around them, though. There are quite a few now.
It
really is heading to the end of Ava, isn't it? Yeah, no, I can't really see these stakes going anywhere other than shit's gonna get freaky, weird, and apocalyptic. So we're definitely getting the Ava ending moment out of this because we're gonna destroy the world or damn near do so. And then we're gonna have to kind of piece it back together and kind of hope to God it all fucking works properly when we turn the lights back on. We're gonna be standing in a black fucking void wondering what the hell happened as we slowly piece together, yeah, but we kind of destroyed the entire world. We need to fix that now. And then we're gonna have, of course, our amazing boss fight with Team Rocket and fucking company. Wow, that actually made that do a half decent amount of damage.
기회 아니야?
Well, they're all mostly staggered. That's not going after all of them, though. Good lord, guys. Ish and Rhodia, you know what? Fuck it. Use Pursuance, it's AoE. Well, Fluid Sack's also AoE. Why not hurl that in there? You've got attacks, you've got attacks, that'll probably kill you with just the splash damage. Yeah, it's probably sufficient.
직접 나서지.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
예측대로.
야호. 이기는 편.
Actually, sadly, what we were going to attack didn't really work out. So, yeah, you punch that, it's also blood damage, and if you fuck that up, Sinclair and everybody else will have your back. Everyone else, unload on the stupid people. Or the nearly dead abominations.
기록에 따라 당신을 반드시 집행하겠습니다.
That did not kill him. Upside is he's the only one left and he's staggered. Damn it.
고작 터뜨려주지.
Once again, the grip saves all. It's nice to have the grip on the field again.
당연한 결과죠.
I just know that White Knight is going to be a thing in the future. Actually, more than likely what you're going to get is something even worse. Up we go! Oh, we need Heath here. Okay. Well, we're gonna pull out support Heath here. Right. Sunshower Heath, and who can we... I mean, I suppose we could drop Otis.
해방된 세상을 위해서라면.
Faust is helping us along here. We'll see how, without Otis, what happens here.
정리를 시작하겠어.
You don't need Sun Heathcliff anymore. It helps. I mean, I could just, well, I could pull out our Heathcliff, but that probably wound up being a bad idea. Oh, look, it's Linton. Well, I guess we're getting that fight. Oh, look, it's that jackass. That's a counter. We're not gonna do that. Also, we're gonna play somewhat sensibly over there, too. Actually, that's a defense. Just make sure Linton dies. Oh, his special status is different now. I hadn't actually noticed. I thought that was going to be consistent through the entire thing. Well, that's some stagger.
적들이 흔들흔들. 기회 아니야?
Question mark? Oh, that's not good. I just noticed at the top corner, question mark? That's very much not good. Oh shit, that's going too fast to redirect, but oh well, I think Ish can probably handle that. She can.
오작 터뜨려주지.
Don't worry about it, keep going. Yeah, just keep fighting. Oh, that would have killed him if I got all 3 coins. Fuck.
부위가 조각났어. 계속해도
Well,
돼.
he's staggered again. And now he's dead. Okay, we're great. What an amazing boss fight, Lippman. It's really great, really memorable. I said windbreak, you still fucking up. Come on. That button is a lie, it's just making things easy.
야호.
So what is
이기는
Heath's new
편, 우리
status?
뭐야?
Oh.
뭐야?
When hit, gain 1 offensive level up next turn, 3 times per turn. Current start, at less than 0 SP, gain 3 attack power up. Okay, so
오작 터뜨려주지.
we want to make him more insane. That's a counter, but you know what? Whatever, he's probably dead by the time it's FX anyway. Yeah. We're good.
내 피가 배고파 있어. 잘 됐다. 그치?
Jiminy Cricket, what the fuck is that? I don't know. Kill it with fire. That's a counter, though. We don't want to do that. We're gonna wind up hitting that, though, unfortunately. Can I, like, get that to not do that? No. Okay. Heck out, Hugh. Hugla. Good lord, he's massive! Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to wing it here and hope everything... that's not good. That's actually terrible. Can we get this to... No. Yeah, so he just kind of sit there, and if anything's going your direction, block it?
불길 속으로.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Ow. Okay, so at least we're gonna have speed advantage on now.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Again, though, I must draw attention. The Pekatula evolutions are also a cause for concern. They are. Because we're also going to be fighting these things on top of whatever hellish army these people create. Because this shit, we don't even need special equipment. We just need people to have emotional fucking breakdowns. We don't need any special wacky fucking cloning equipment to get through, to get to this. It just needs to take a bit. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, that's good. Ish. Okay, good. It's a counter. Good. Okay. Just kinda... Where was it again? It was this... Those are all mediocre attacks, but okay, we can contest that. Most average shows will turn into Pekatulas. Yes, but the problem is if you leave the Pekatula alone, it'll turn into one of these fucking things. Which is clearly just as fucking dangerous. In a new and exciting way. We got a tier 3 Pekatula before an envy Pekatula. Oh yeah, right. We haven't seen all the symbols. No, this was done by experimentation. They're probably gonna get a. They're probably gonna find a way to do it normally. Damn it.
고작 터뜨려주지.
It's still not there.
야호, 이기는 편, 우리 편.
Bucket?
정화.
쉬시게.
Good lord, there's still more?
배고파했어. 잘 됐다. 그치?
Guys, what the fuck? Good thing I didn't burn any more ego resources on that, but guys, what the fuck? Okay, this is gonna get hairy really quickly. All the mini bosses, all of them, all of the mini bosses. Okay. We're just kind of going with it.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
The next steps of this better just all be story, because I think we've proven the point. It's an endless slog of dudes. It's literally everyone. I think we fought literally everyone now. I think we can calm down with the encounters. Little did they know they would not calm down with the encounters. God damn it all!
리피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
Yeah, it barely did any damage, guys. Okay, this is definitely going to be a massive slog. It was kind of the point, I guess. Heathcliff is doing terribly. Okay, dominating. Okay. That's the biggest dice. Fought. Yeah, Heath can't really do anything, so we're just gonna counter that. Can we get to those staggers so one of you falls the fuck over? Good lord. There we go. Now, 2. Yes! Holy shit, half his fucking health gone.
걸려라. 적들이 흔들흔들. 기회 아니야?
God's weakest angry white boy. At it again. Okay, so that still sucks. Go over there and kill him, I guess. And, yeah, no, I guess, yeah, Linton over there could probably use the... We'll double up over there, but Linton's probably gonna survive this.
불길 속으로.
Barely. Okay, yeah, Heath should have that.
제대로 찝었군.
Good. No, he didn't have that. He didn't have that at all, you dumbass.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
적들이 흔들흔들.
Well, they're all barely fucking alive. Okay, you're good. Though then again, we should probably go from the bottom here just so we don't have any complications. That's actually terrible. You can't actually fucking clash with that. Yeah, that's... Heath can't do fucking anything. Okay, we'll just figure that out. You get bonked, and... Good lord, all of these attacks are really extremely mediocre. Okay, so Heath is doing that and it's unopposed. He should be okay. Okay, what's the... I think Rev should be able to do it. We could probably... Hey, right, no, good. We dump all of this stuff on everybody else. We should be able to do this. Good.
제대로 찝었군.
And he just explodes.
내 피가 배고파했어. 잘 됐다. 그치?
Alright, so... Fluid sac to wear down on the chunky salsa fight here, because good lord, it's... Okay then.
정화.
I guess that was bleed. She just got staggered immediately even before that attack hit. Good.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
제대로 찝었군. 자, 한 건 했고.
There it is again! Must be the bird.
내 피가 배고파했어.
Oh dear God!
그치?
Ah! Ha! That's gonna be a problem. Those are all fucking counters, though. Oh, good lord, we don't have the speed to clash with any of that shit. Oh, no. This is getting out of hand. Now there's 3 of them. That's bad. Alright, he's just gonna have to tank that. Alright, Heath, can you? No, you can't. Well, you can fucking clash with it, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna dunk on one while we have the chance.
불길 속으로.
Hecatool are a problem now. I know, right? It's almost like we're actually, like... we're escalating into the violence considerably.
지금 뭘 잘못했는지는 알기나 해. 드라마에서 봤어.
Good, got the stack.
적들이 흔들흔들.
Well, that's one problem, it seems to.
아니야.
How are we doing on health here? Is anybody really bad? N-Corp Sinclair is in a bit of a situation. Okay, so... for the sake of doing it, I guess. Punch that guy really hard. Struggling, huh? That's not good at all. Yeah, Well, I guess you're going over there then. That's still bad. Good lord. Oh boy, we're having to throw out the egos in order to actually get this to somewhat compete. That's not good at all. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, that's Alright, we're gonna have to compensate for that. Ish is actually gonna have to dodge. He's got more than one attack heading towards her, and I guess that's how we're gonna dance out of this. Just gonna have to hope the dodge holds.
오자 터뜨려주지. 기록에 따라 당신을 반드시 집행하겠습니다.
The mini-bosses are all the bosses. They're all fun-sized bosses, really. They're just all in the same fucking encounter at the same time. The dodge didn't hold. Not good.
승객들, 저거 깨트렸어.
Okay, so we're managing.
괜찮을 필요는
However, their
없으니까
clash values are
계속해도
very
돼.
high. Oh dear Christ. Sir, you better get cracking real quick here. I guess we're just gonna have to throw out a representation amendment. That'll probably save us. It'll go out in time. Yeah, that damaged it. Okay, that one works. This one doesn't. Neutral. Okay, that's better than fucking struggling.
오자 터뜨려주지.
죽여라.
At least we have that sledgehammer back there. Well, at least I know bringing our Heathcliff would probably be a terrible idea for this fight for how long it is. I kind of miss the ease of using that, but that would have been absolutely terrible for this situation. Finally killed one. Good.
내 피가 배고파했어. 잘 됐다.
Fluid sac. Those might be locked in place. Yeah, dodge, evade, chaff, flares, flare.
좋아.
That's a stagger, and that's not good. The fluid sac will at least bring him back from the edge of sanity. So he's got negative 45, but this will bring him back up. Thank God. Please die for the love of Christ.
그래서 카로리 안전벨트
Oh,
잘하라고
that didn't bring
했잖아.
him back. Please be aimed at the enemy. It's aimed at Ish. Really? What did Ish do? Dodge. Yeah, we're at dodge and pray here. All things considered, we're doing okay. This guy's just gotta die now.
정화.
This will probably kill it.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
Okay, good. Now we only have one problem to deal with after Heathcliff goes a-whacking.
이번엔 내가 괴롭혀주마. 자기가 필요한가? 놈이냐?
She actually should survive that. Good. Okay, she's strong against blunt.
야호.
That's what saved her.
이기는 편, 우리 편.
See, we're fine. Well, a happy family here. It's great. Yeah, none of that matters because you both suck at this, so you're all going in after the fact.
가자.
Heathcliff is almost dead. I really hope that this is the last encounter. Yeah, oh, good lord. He has 37 fire on him. He has 37 fire! Please be the last encounter.
내 피가 배고파했어.
He has 37 fire death. Why are there more? Why? Why are there more? He has one hit point left. Why does this keep on going? Well, I'm on turn 20. Apparently somebody beat it in 20 turns. They're probably using better strats than Bevo. Oh, for the love of Christ. Just keep going and have faith. I guess that was the whole point of the message, right, guys? When in doubt, face with eternal darkness, just keep fucking going, it'll work out. That's the lesson in the anime, right? At least I fucking hope so. I have... Okay, you know what? The counter might be the only thing that keeps Heath alive right now. So, that's about it. Yeah, because he has 34 instances... Okay, he has 6 burn for 30... Actually, 34 burn for 6 turns. Yeah, he's dead. I'm gonna hope that... Yeah, no, I don't have any healing. So we're just gonna have to wing it now.
정화.
Okay, that
제대로
was helpful.
찝었군.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
모든 결과들은
If he doesn't die, you're at the scripted part. Okay, good. Yeah, no, he's invincible. Okay, we're good. We made it over the line. We've entered a scripted sequence. Wow, one that actually works for us? You know, once in a goddamn blue moon, right? Just keep going. Yeah, no, that's not good. That's really terrible. Didn't I? No, it wasn't this. That. Okay, so it's that one. So that means the mouse got that. Right, okay. We're good.
먼지나게 패주지.
We're cruising on Providence.
걸려라.
That actually staggered.
좋아.
Yeah, now I can actually utilize that because he won't die.
대성공이야. 가론 신나. 노래 부를까?
The scripting works for us for once. I never thought I'd see the day. We're still probably going to need the speed. That one can catch that. Is that a big enough number to... Yes, it is. Okay. That's terrible. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we're just gonna dump everybody else into this attack. But then again, you only have... Actually, you might die, actually.
불길 속으로.
제대로 찝었군.
Swish.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
내 피가 배고파했어. 잘 됐다.
Did they send another one at me? I thought I killed him. Well, this should actually kill him, hopefully. Okay, that's good. Bird. Struggling, but what else is new? Hopeless? Great, that's fantastic. Okay. That's still struggling. My god damn it. That's favored. That's struggling. So what am I to do against this? That's bad. That's bad. I guess what we'll do is we'll throw Heathcliff at it. Because he's actually invincible now. That is we will seek into the meme there. We'll throw Heathcliff at it because he's invincible. We'll back up with what is cast. He will fuck up, but it doesn't matter because he's invincible. Right. Okay, good. Well, he's staggered now, but we should be all right. Yeah, we're going down to the wire here in terms of hit points for everybody, so we should probably, you know, stop fucking up here, guys. Everyone is on fucking fire!
먼저 가버릴 거야.
Great, it's fantastic. Could these guys die, please? I have unfortunately lost the speed advantage. Okay, that's caught. These are awful. That's unopposed. Yeah, I think we might be boned here. No. Okay, we're about to take some casualties here, but we're gonna make the most of it. We're just gonna have to. We're about to have a mass casualty event, and there's basically nothing I can do about it.
너도 걸레짝이 돼버렸군.
내가 찾은
So we're gonna have to hope that
나만의 항해
his
방식.
invincibility has no limits. Dear fucking Christ, just die!
길이 보이지 않을 때, 어디로 어떻게 나아가야 할지 모를 때.
Oh. Look who finally got off his ass. It's the district manager!
자비가 있는 겁니다. 단테.
Holy Jesus, he actually got off his fucking ass and did something! Wow!
뭐야?
Yeah, I think we need to be saved here.
나 혼자 헛것 보는 거 아니지?
I think literally everything about this is going to absolute hell in a handbasket. So yeah, it's about nice that the district manager finally got off his ass and came down to hell. This franchise is in desperate trouble, man. We need help from corporate. It was that very same Vergilius who's never once seemed to care about what happened to us, who never once took part in our journey. Yes, but shit's dangerous, so this is where we're doing this, kids. Has he cleared the way? Of course, Don Quixote comes in and steals the show almost fucking immediately out of that dramatic moment. We're gonna hear Don Quixote crying a lot in Chapter 7, though. It's gonna be far worse than that. That's just kind of funny. That's funny. The crying we're gonna hear in Chapter 7 is not going to be funny. It's not gonna be funny at all.
본인이 지금 정신이 흐릿해지고 있어서 꿈을 꾸는 건 아닌지 싶소만. 정말 나리가 맞는 것이오. 옳다고 한 번만 맞아봐도 되겠어?
아직까지 살만한가 보군. 헛소리를 나불거릴 여유도 있고.
아무렇지 않게 매서운 말을 날리시는 걸 보아하니 우리 특색 나리가 맞는 모양이요. 왜 매피 먹이들이 된 거야?
Okay, now what?
칼은 슬퍼.
Only use defense skills for the rest of the fight. Also read his skills. Okay. I guess we just kind of chill here? Repeated puncture, unobservable. I see nothing. Look at the shields. Oh, right, the shields.
후회는 나중에.
I mean, that's nice, but I have no idea what they do. So yeah, district manager, you go deal with this one. We're just gonna hang back here and just shield. Shield like nobody's fucking business. So yes, please kill everyone. We just win rate is faster.
먼지나게 패주지.
왜 매피 먹이들이 된 거야? 칼은 슬퍼.
Passives. Red Gaze. Inflict 3 bind next turn against enemies with 50% or more HP at the end of the turn. Wow, okay, so if you have health, you're fucked. If the enemy that's about to use a skill against this unit is not at full HP, that unit gains 1 attack power down for every 20%. Gee, okay! Inflict 1 Superthermogenesis on hit with a Gladius skill. Superthermogenesis. And turn it. Take fixed damage equal to X% of max HP based on the value, then effect expires. Bloody Tears. On skill, take 3% of max HP as fixed damage. This damage cannot kill this unit. After attack, heal 50% of max HP for every unit killed. Okay. That's a vampirism if I've ever seen. With Bloodberry, all allies, including this unit, gain a shield every turn. All allies, including this unit, does not drop below 1 HP for this encounter. It's a fucking cutscene. Yeah, that's what that is. It's a cutscene. Eyes of a friend who's square. The red gaze becomes available. Shin generates Mang based on SP. Mang. Consume SP to generate Mang. Deal more damage based on the number of Mang. Fixed panic. This unit's panic type does not change when inflicted with an effect that changes panic types. Instead, this unit is inflicted with an effect that is changed, well, an effect that is inflicted against targets without SP. Okay, so basically he's overpowered, is what that all said. That's it, kids. So basically, the man is incredibly overpowered. This is now known. So yes, the district manager is having his cutscene battle. Please everyone stop, get out of the way, and allow the district manager to solve the problem. Help from corporate has arrived.
1타 2피 맞지? 칼은 수감해줄게.
Where did she come from?
왜 온 거야? 아니, 온 게 잘못되었다는 건 절대 아니지만 그래도
도저히 지나칠 수 없을 정도로 저택 아래에서부터 익숙한 것들이 느껴지더군.
He lusted for combat?
껍데기들의 짙은 냄새와 처절한 울음소리들이.
Vergilius gazes at the destroyed laboratory and the march of the wild hunt in collected assured silence. Though I couldn't know everything about the path he walked, I could see the smallest glimpse of it. Okay.
하지만 당신
It's a Leviathan thing.
지금까지는 한 번도
관여한 적은 없었다. 그래서도 안 되었고 지금도 그래야만 했지.
I shouldn't have done that, but this is an entirely bullshit encounter.
종착한 것들에게 시간을 빼앗기는 것은 부질없다.
종착한 것들? 이 죄종들을 말하는 거야?
그래. 지하실에서 생겨나는 모든 죄종들과 와일드 헌트라는 것들은 내가 맡도록 하지.
To sum it up, this is personal to him. I see.
하지만 끊임없이 계속해서 생겨나고 있어요.
그래도
Handle it? But we were in no shape to deny his help out of worry. Sinclair barely stops himself. He couldn't bring himself to finish his sentence. Yet Virgilius understood the meaning of that silence.
그래. 그러니까 내가 처리한다는 뜻이다.
Yes, I got off my ass and did this because I know I can do this. Oh. Oh.
왜 늪이 먹이들이 된 거야?
Oh.
칼은 슬퍼.
Well, again, district manager, take it away. I have no idea who's attacking who. We're just gonna let him kill literally everyone because, yeah, why not have the district manager save us?
정화.
That's AoE. That's multiple attacks like that, and that's AoE. Yeah, he's incredibly overpowered.
왜 늪이 먹이들이 된 거야? 칼은 슬퍼.
Yeah, this is how a color fight. Yeah, he's basically just a death field. This is like, he has attained a level of combat prowess that he is just like, if you collide with his model, you instantly die. He's a scripted sequence now. This is why people are terrified of color. I expected this. I didn't expect him to get off his ass and actually do anything, but I expected this if he ever actually did. We're basically watching a cutscene now, but okay, fine, it's stupidly dramatic.
왜 늪이 먹이들이 된 거야? 칼은 슬퍼.
Do we need? I suppose this is getting the point across without us having to go through dialogue, because this is a bit different, I suppose, at the end of the day. Because doing this in dialogue would just be repeatedly Dante going, and then Virgilius killed everyone, and then he killed everyone some more, and then he did it again. And then they got back up, and he wrecked them again, over and over. It'd be kind of boring.
정화.
It'd be kind of boring to have it in just prose, so I can understand this, even though it is kind of weird. This is still a cutscene battle, but at least we're watching a cutscene, right? Oh, yeah, no, okay. Infinite Dracula works. Okay. Mouse is looking at Virgilius with an inscrutable expression.
베르길리우스,
알고 있다. 아마 계약 조건 중 일부는 포기하게 되겠지. 내 욕심을 내려놓고 타협하거나 포기해야 하기도 할 거고 귀찮은 회의에도 몇 번 불려갈 테고.
Yes, very sadly. However, we were going to die horribly here, so we kind of needed to get this up.
그럼에도 불구하고 나는 이곳에 올 수밖에 없었다. 아주 오랜만에 거대한 흐름이란 걸 따라가 보고자 했더니 큰 흐름을 거스르는 한이 있더라도
Ah, I see. This is where we
이
get personal.
냄새와 풍경만큼은 허용할 수가 없더군.
Squidward, you've seen this before 11 times, in fact.
알겠습니다.
이봐, 난 같은 식구를 뒤에 내버려두고 먼저 가버리는 짓 따윈 하지 않아. 평소엔 말이지.
평소에 군말 않고 떠나던 자들이 오늘따라 유독 인사가 길군.
Sir, we were always shit at that.
보다시피 네놈이 머뭇거릴 만큼 나는 약하지 않아. 그리고 이것들을 더 효율적으로 해치우는 법에 대해서도 알고 있지. 그리고
Virgilius looked down at the sword in his hand.
내가 빌려줬던 무기를 돌려줘야 했을 녀석은 보이지 않았고 빌려준 이 무기만이 바닥을 나뒹굴고 있던 때가 있었지.
글라디우스군.
Yeah, we're doing the whole Roman emperor thing. Yeah.
그것이 의미하는 바가 무엇인지 느끼는 자들이 더 이상 생기지 않길 바란다.
Deep. The endless onslaught of Pecatula and the wild hunt began swarming toward Virgilius.
오랜만에 들어보는 비릿한 단어로군.
Blood poured from Virgilius's head like sweat and tears, seeping from where the crown dug under his skin. And a mantle began to ripple into existence once again. A mantle of blood. Of blood and glory! The glory of Rome! Let's leave this to Virgilius. We have to keep moving. Yeah, I think we've got it. Are we good? We're good? We're good. Okay. Job done. We let the district manager take care of everything. Thank you, district manager. We will call upon this power responsibly. In that we will never actually call upon it, you will just decide to do this again at a later date. Completely against our wishes and our control. The end. People made an apology form for people who talk shit about Virgilius. I mean, I think it was gonna take forever for him to fucking do anything, but, well, that was a nice surprise. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to cut it here because it's getting late. I know we're not done yet, but we'll be back on Sunday. We've got Arma tomorrow, but we'll be back here on Sunday to finish this, now that we're through that other shit. So I'm gonna have to stop here because it's getting too fucking late again, but home stretch. It's a good place to stop, too. The district manager saved everyone, and then we had to keep fucking going up the staircase to the rooftop to have our fucking Devil May Cry boss battle with ourselves. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a great time. I'll see you Sunday, guys. Now you see what the point why he. Now you see why he didn't take anything up to this point seriously. Yes, he was just sitting there with both arms tied behind his back, not able to really do anything. Even though it would be incredibly easy, but we kind of know what the situation is. The golden bows require the sinners connected to said golden bows to undergo extraordinary emotional trauma in order for this whole thing to work. It's intentional. No one wants to say it out loud, but it's intentional. As long as you finish it before Thursday. Yes, I will finish it before Thursday. We'll be back Sunday, we'll finish the rest of this, but until then, ladies and gentlemen, I have been your host, Phontomen. That's it for this evening. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for Arma.